You are live. Hello, everybody. Oh, we lost Auto Salvage. He was first. Buck was second. Pure Pontiac was third. Can you guys hear me? Probably not. Don't look like it. Hang on. The Goggle Gang. I could have swore I had audio. I do have audio. Can you guys hear me? Okay, yes, it's playing. All right, I'll shut up now. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Aha. All right. I hear you. Who did I miss here? We got the engine light garage. It's about time to go live with Buck. You're about right. 3, 2, 1, and go. Hey, Peaches. Oh, I should have brought the goggles in. Goggle Gang. The Nan Reporting Goggle Gang. What's up, Buck? Hello, Main Street. Maple Lane heard me. Hello, Maple Lane. Mr. Buck. Hello, Rich. Hey, there's Mr. Oil Pan. I didn't get to watch the video, but I did see the thumbnail. I'll get there. Your Pontiac Garage. Hello. I hear you. Sounds good here. And there's the Buck. Yeah, so there's no bucking around now. All right. Hello, HSO, ASO. And there's hello everyone. Your Pontiac Garage. Well, let me tell you. I don't know if you were on my live the other night, but that was. I keep saying New Year's Eve, but that was the 4th of July. Uh, AC unit stopped running. Well, it died the day after. It started working that night, and then the next day it died. So I've been out without AC since then, and it won't be here till Monday. So, you got a fan blowing on your mic? Yes, I do. Um, I don't know if the, I don't know. If, let me see. Can I move over here? Does that help at all with the fan blowing? There's Lars' link. I'm glad you mentioned that, Blake, because I was going to ask if the fan is blowing on there. What the fuck am I walking into today? Oh, that's better. Okay. I don't think you guys care if I'm over here or over there or over here. Over here, right? Uh, I gotta have some air blowing on me because it's a little hot. All right, we'll do our best. There's JB's little shops link. We're on a rain delay on my video today. Uh-oh. Hey, there's an Aussie buccaneer right here. Hello, Slimo. Arrowhead. Hello, Brian. Be right back. Gotta grab my plate. Oh, Pure Pontiac Garages link. Thank you, Rich. Thank you so much. And there's Bad Attitudes link. He just put a video out on his Bad Attitude C10. Something with the oil pan. You might want to check it out. Arrowhead Garage. He has the Firebird Fridays. So look out on a Friday for his videos. Just got here. What did I miss? Well, you just missed me saying hi to everybody. And I had to move my camera over here because I have a fan in the window. And it was blowing on the mic. So we're set up a little different today. I'm over here, over there. Yeah, you know. That attitude C10. Yeah, he's right here. He's up there a little bit. And Mater saying hi to everybody. Wrench every day. Arrowheads. There's Arrowhead's link. Or is that wrench every day? No, wrench every day. For Arrowhead. This is Arrowhead's link here. Where are the peaches? Well, you know what? I ate them. They were good ones too. I mean, they were that good. It was just running down my arms and stuff. I just made a mess. I mean, a complete mess. But I enjoyed every inch of that peach. Both of them. I ate both of them too. So anyway, what was I going to say? I didn't get to do much out in the garage today. I did push the car out, did some sanding, did some paint work. Finished up the video. I put a video out today. I'm going to try to put one out every week. Um, keep up with those videos. I think today was like 15 minutes, but anyway, I'll keep you updated. But I did get a good news on the 455 block. I should have that back early next week, he said. So I'm thinking early next week is Tuesday, Wednesday, middle of the week. Huh? Monday I got the air conditioning guy coming in, so I was thinking the crew that actually got you to the store in my dreams. Yeah, yeah. I have a wild imagination, JB. Hey, did anybody know that Skip's Dark Hollow Garage had a live today? It's his first one ever. So I jumped in on the chat with him. So keep an eye out for Skip. I think he's going to start jumping on the live streams here. He did a very good job this morning. And he was worried about his background, but he got a cool background. You got to see his room. It's pretty neat. It's only a 30-minute live. Well, Engine Light, I'm doing well. I'm a little bucking hot, but otherwise we're doing okay. I like the heat though, so it really doesn't, it doesn't bother me. I mean, I'm in this room here, and there's I had to get the fan blowing, get some air circulating, because you know how it is when you're in where there's no circulation. It's a little stuffy. So we got the get the fans blowing around here. Doing all right. Hope you're doing well, brother. And then he says, Rich, things are getting better, sir. All right, did I miss anything out? Oh, going to eat a lot of peaches. Wasn't that a song back in the 90s? Yes, it was. Millions of peaches, peaches for free. Some kind of president something group or whatever. I'm no good with music and group names and stuff and song names. My girlfriend knew what it was. I had to Google it. You're welcome, Skip. Been hot here in Mississippi. Mississippi. Oh, he went. Oh yeah, it's been hot here in Mississippi. Yeah, it's been hot here too, but um, I mean, I'm okay with the heat. I don't mind the heat, only when it's still. I mean, I don't like the wind, but I do like the breeze. So um, she she can't take the heat. So I have all the doors shut and stuff. I have a just a little room air conditioner out in the living room, and it's keeping it down around 75, so she's comfortable. So all is good. Yeah, all is good. Hey, rods, and streetcars. There's rods, and streetcars. Hey, Rob, how you doing, Rob? 111 Phoenix today. You think it's hot here, huh? Man, look at that. 111. Old Slimo is 8 a.m. and 4 degrees Celsius and freezing my nut bolts off. Oh yeah, he's on the bottom side of the earth right now where it's cold. I forgot about that. And then we'll be freezing our butts off, and he'll be hotter than hell. Yes. Where are we at? What do you say, 111? Holy moly! Yeah, but there's no humidity. It's a dry heat, right, Brian? Tell Lars I want some. It's only 7% humidity. See, yeah, see, I know. There's Slimo's link. You want to check out Slimo? Wow, 111 inches or 111 degrees is hot. Yeah. Busted Radio Garage. Hello, Chris. What up, Buckers? Someone get a new camera? No, I lost the air conditioning in my house, so I have fans in the window, and the fan was blowing on the microphone on the camera, so I had to move the camera. So I apologize for this view, but uh, you'll probably get over it. Ah, that helps, Caroline. Busted Radio's link. Turn over to a 450 Fahrenheit open door, stick head in oven, and that's how it feels here in Phoenix. Yeah, ouch, that sucks. Yes, it does. Holy buck! What's up to all the buckaroos or buckery? What's all the buckery? Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. Yeah, I know. I was worried about that, but um, it's just a little window fan I got going on here. Let me see if I can show you. See, I got a window fan over there. Hey, look at that. There's you guys. Let's see. Are we back yet? Yeah, there we are. You want a closer view? All right. Great video today, Bug. Hey, thank you there, Chris. I tried. I didn't have a whole lot of coverage this week, so I had to put some together today. Um, I had a whole lot of stuff going on with this air conditioning, 4th of July, and other things. So I didn't do a whole lot of videoing, but I squeezed 15 minutes out anyway. Plus, it's exactly where I'm at today. That's what you saw. The ending of that is where I'm at right now. Well, I did a little more sanding on the Bondo. That's all I did. Oh, and I cleaned up some more mold. I had paint over all the moldings, so I cleaned some paint off today. But that's about it. Trying to keep all the doors closed because this house is really insulated well. So if I keep all the doors closed, keep that air conditioner going out there, it stays pretty cool. It's comfortable. Ah, do that every day. Powder coat in Arrowhead. Sticks his head in that oven. What's up with the AC, Buck? Well, I believe that the Freon ran out. I mean, the system is 10 years old, so I don't know if it was ever charged before or after, or do I have a leak? Or we'll find out Monday. I'll let you guys know. Maybe I'll do a short when he's here while he's working on it. Oh, wrench every day. Oh, okay. Wrench every day is jack stands and cinder blocks. That's his link. Sorry, he's driving around town. You know it then, brother. All right. Where are we at? There you go. Get a short out of it. I better get something out of it because it's going to be a couple $100 probably. It's taken away from my car money or cars money. We'll make it back. AC repair, it won't recharge our systems anymore. There's a slow leak that they can't find. Oh, well, that stinks. I mean, they can't find it. Hey, there's a new guy's guitar. Hey, Skip, I told you there's a whole lot of musicians here in this community. There's one right there, a new guy. It's even in his channel name, New Guy's Guitar. Um, but I heard Skip likes to do some musicianal stuff, not medicinal, musical stuff too. Waiting on this dang rain to stop so we can get some trans work done. Hello, Ed. How you doing there, Ed? Good to see you. We all know Buck has big bucks. Yeah, and I spend them. So, I always say that, after I'm gone, they're not going to fight over what I have. They're going to fight over what I owe. Yeah, right. Lots of talent out here on YouTube. There's Ed's Machines link. Make sure you go check out Ed's channel. He does a lot of machine work. It's really cool. I think it is. He shows you a lot of different things um, on how they machine stuff. Polishing cranks, balancing rods. All kinds of stuff. Well, Rich, in my opinion, you can never overdo the links. Overdo it. Yeah, I don't think you can overdo the links. Um, put as many up as you want. I mean, you're really good at it. So feel free. I mean, if you get tired of it, take a break and come back and do some later. But I'm okay with putting everybody's link up that comes in. Um, what's he say? Jackson cinder blocks. Toss some dye in and find the leak. Then braze the opening. Problem solved. Where you at? Hey, there's Junkyard D. He's up on the review list today. I think he's the last one on the list. There's Junkyard D's link. Hello, Sean. Love you too. Go, Rich. Go. Thanks for posting the link, Rich. Hey, Skip. Do you know how to do moderators? Well, you're going to find out. Standard moderator. Boom, save. Now you can figure out how to post links with Rich. How's that? It'll help you in the long run, believe me. Just go on your YouTube thing and those three lines over on the other side. I always go to channel and then I copy and paste the link. That's what I do. And you have to type in their name sometimes. I like when their name and their channel is in the link. There's Constitutional Corners link. Just getting into this stuff. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to help you out there. You know, because you were saying this morning, you're wondering why we're always looking around and stuff. Eh, I try to help everyone out. Yes, I know you do, Rich, and I appreciate that. And everybody else appreciates it too, because you can always tell it. Thanks, Rich. Thanks, Rich. Thanks for posting it, Rich. I think it's a good thing. Um, I know when I was under 500 subscribers, I was hoping people would post my link up there, and maybe somebody would see it and click on it and like what I have, and then click the subscribe button. You know, just because we post it doesn't mean they have to subscribe. I mean, that's entirely up to the subscriber if you want to subscribe or not. I won't tell any. I'll say, give them a sub, but you don't, you don't have to do it. So that's how I feel about that. I was just, hey, Landon sneaking here. There he is. What the fuck is with this heat? I know, and I lost my air conditioning in the house, but it's comfortable out there. What's Jack Stan's got to say here? Leak inside the coil in the attic, they would have to dismantle the entire cabinet that the coils are in to repair. Basically, they're saying a whole new unit would be cheaper. Well, it could be, yes. Woke up from woke up from a nap and the AC is iced up. Well, that stinks. I was reading up on the iced up, but if it doesn't get any air across the evaporator coil, the coils might be blocked or the filters blocked or something. That will ice it up. Another thing that'll ice it up is the low freon, and which is what I think I have. I'm going to find out Monday. Jack says, "What part of the world are you in? AC systems are like cars. Fix the issue, not replace the whole car." What's this? Sorry, Landon. I got a new one for the shop. Heck yeah! Looking at looking at what you did, Buck. Be right back. All right, we'll be right here. Arrowhead, howdy. New AC systems are trash. That's Rich's opinion. I just subscribed to Jack Stands, and Jack Stands. Make sure you check out Ed's Machine Shop. He's a hell of a nice guy, and um, he does some awesome work. He does good work. High stuff means low freon. Well, it could mean low freon. It could be uh, low airflow too. Yep, gotta let it thaw. Well, what I did with mine to thaw it, because only one of my coils was frozen. I just shut the system down, put the fan only on, and ran the fan, and then the fan sucked the warm air in there, and it all drained out. Worked out pretty good. Didn't take long at all to thaw it out. Hope that helps. Guess I might have to rig up in my house AC with the hose thing. Oh no, no, you are a good man, Ed, and you're welcome. Mark, if your stuff freezes up, check the run capacitor. That's the one out on mine, and the inside the unit froze up. Yeah, that's if the whole unit freezes up. But I don't, there's an A coil in there, and only the one coil froze up. That's why I believe I have flow on freon. But my run capacitor went out 2 years ago or something, and I know the fan is running fine, so that's good. I'm sure it is. Portable AC is not good. Works for a year. Then working on it next year. In the trash after. I don't know because this little room air conditioner I have out in the living room right now, I think I bought that in 2004, 2005, somewhere around there, and I just dug it out of the garage. I haven't used it in about 8, 10 years, and she fired up, and it's running good. I must have got one of the good ones. I better knock on wood because you know what's going to happen. It'll go out tonight. I'll be at Lowe's tomorrow morning. They keep extra capacitors here on hand in Arizona. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I do industrial computer room HVAC for a living, residential for family. Oh, cool. Don't listen to Rich. Same here. I'm in Texas, where everything's big in Texas, even the capacitors. Rich, I bet you did my data center at work. Caps are cheap and necessary to keep. You know what? The guy at work just told me a story. They wanted to put a capacitor in something or other on one of his pieces of equipment. Right, and they wanted $300 to put this capacitor and labor to put it in. He said, what is it made out of gold or something?" I said, "No, it's just a regular capacitor." He said, "Yeah, you can pick them up for 15, $20." He said, "Nah, I'll just do my own." And that's what he said. He's paid $18 for a capacitor to fix this problem. That's what she said about Texas. My house is 64. Oh yeah. Stephanie would like that. She likes it ice cold. I usually try to I'd compromise with her and keep it at 68. Cap is $30. Oh yeah, I forgot about the inflation lately. I have rooftop AC. I live in an old camper. What's JB saying? Well, my bad experience could be because it's in the shop environment, but they don't work in here over a year. Did I miss Max? Oh, $30 max. All right. Oh my word, Rich, 64? Oh, he doesn't like the heat. Well, he is a welder. I'm drinking hot tea also. All right, where are we at? My God, I'm yakking pretty good here today. I tried warning my girlfriend about Texas summer before she moved down here. She now believes me. Yes. I forget. I think the farthest south in Texas I was San Antonio. I mean, man, it was hot. And I think we were down there in June or July, somewhere around there. It was hot. We went from there to Colorado Springs, Colorado. What a difference! I work in the heat all day. I'm not worried dealing with it at night. I don't blame you at all. As a matter of fact, I work in a food plant, so it's 52 to 62 degrees at all times, except when you go back into the molding and where they melt stuff. So then it gets up around 80, 85. Yeah, I wear a coat at work. Well, guys, the rain has stopped. Let me see if I can get this trans ready to go in the trash truck. I will be back, and most likely will be here. I looked for Barrows to see if he had a live, and I didn't see that he had a live. So um, I'll hang out here as long as we usually do, and we'll see what happens. Oh, good luck, JB. Okay, JB. JB's little shop. Hit that trans in that truck and hit the record button for us to follow. That's the plan. All right, I yammered. That's another word, yammer. I yammered on for long enough now. Let's get busy. All right, this here is John Wilburn's channel, and these are all the channels that are under 500 subscribers. Smoke Ranch Garage, he just hit 477. He's only 23 away. All the way down to, we just got a new guy, Buff Del Campo. He was at the No Name Nationals last year with Kim Fixes Things. And if you watch Kim Fixes Things, he'll be on there on that channel too. So they just signed him up and want him to kick his butt and get some videos out there. So we'll take a quick peek at his channel, but he's the newest member to join, to register rather, not join, but to register for the No Name Nationals 2023. And then Mean Street Mopar, he was in here earlier. That's right, Arrowhead. Okay. All right, Ed, we'll see you later. Enjoy your meal. And the biggest problem with HVAC country, they know procedures to do it right. They just want to make it past the warranty. All right. Oh, he hasn't had to put 1 ounce of refrigerant in his system in 30 years. Wow. That's a good system. Okay, so let's get back to John Wilburn's channel. Another thing I want to point out, if you have anything to do with the No Name Nationals, you should be subscribed to John's channel, and you should ring the bell too, so you get all notifications, because everything that happens with No Name Nationals goes through John. So another thing I want to point out, if you want to grow your channel, you need any help with descriptions and video titles and video length and this and that and all kinds of stuff. You can always send John an email. His email is in his about page right here. His about page. His email is, you can always view email address and send him an email, and he will help you out. Yes, I guarantee that. He's a good man, and but I wanted to go back and show you back here. You go back to last year's videos. There was a lot of here. This was the final one, the No Name Nationals Content Creator Workshop Live. You can actually go up here in here and hit the search and go Content Creator Workshop. There's a whole bunch of them in here where they talked about video editing and excuse me, titles and descriptions and a whole bunch of good stuff. I learned a whole lot from those live workshops, and he has a whole lot of other good stuff in there too. Like Thumper, the sweaty fat guy, was on there and talked about ethanol fuel. That was a really good live. And then um, he has different guests on different weeks. He had Scrap Iron Racing, the guy that does the salt flats, the other week. That was a very interesting live. So make sure you get in there and check some of those videos out. We get back here to these guys, and then yes, yes, exactly, Rich. That's what I'm worried about. You know, I just hope I don't cheap out and say, don't worry about it. I'll put a window air conditioner in there. I'll fix it later. Because there's a guy at work that does it also. And I mean, I could do it, but I don't have all the equipment or the license to get the Freon. So, but there's a guy at work does. So if I can always get the estimate from him and then talk to the guy at work and see if it's worth it or not before I go through it. But I do have some help before I go and get overcharged. I don't mind paying a fair price, but I don't want to be overcharged. All right, so let's go take a quick look at Buff Del Campo's video. He got 5 videos. Right, I'm going to hit the subscribe button because I'm going to try to help him along. He's a real nice guy. I've seen him on. He goes on the lives a lot. Videos. What's he got for videos? He got pressing a wrist pin on a slant 6. Forming aluminum angle and channel in the sheet metal brake. Raising a cast iron exhaust manifold. Raising thoughts about Jaguar frame. Oh, looks like he's working on a Jaguar. And then slide 6 bad cam bearings 1 day ago. So, I work in and out of small home shop, mostly automotive, but sometimes tools or equipment. So go check him out. Somebody put his link up yet? No? I'll get it. Copy. Paste. But yeah, the Freon stops all of us. DUI, DIU. Yes. Before the licenses, you didn't really have to worry about it. Just don't vent anything. Refrigeration licenses, you just don't vent anything. Yeah, but you still got to get a license. You still got to go through all that. I only have a cheap set of gauges. I'd have to do the math for the temperatures and stuff. I mean, I could do that, but by the time I go through all that, I could probably pay this guy to do it. I don't know. We're going to find out. There's Buff Del Campo's link. keep him on your radar. He should be starting to put out some videos, more videos now, because Kim will kick his butt to get it going. I'm sure of it. Sub Buff. Buff is at 17 now. Cool. Let's see. Refresh page. He's at 18. You guys are all right, man. All right. First up on the list for today is Tadlock's Toolshed. He seems like a funny character. I only watched a couple of his videos, to be honest. Um, in his channel description, he has 193 videos. He's 445 subscribers. He's doing something right. So, how to restore, repurpose, repair common items around the house and workshop. Adding a little tazzle dazzle to projects. See, I told you, look, he's a character. To projects solving the world's little problems one at a time. And the rest is just a whole bunch of hashtags. One more for Buff. I want to fly to the USA for a holiday, but I'm unvaxxed and treated like a leper. Oh, that's a shame. I didn't know they did that down there. That's not fair. I don't agree with that at all. But that's just my opinion. The recovery equipment is expensive. Yes, it is. Hey, there's Does Nothing Special. Hello, everybody. Just sub Tadlocks. Yeah, you got to watch a couple of his shorts. They're pretty funny. There's one here where he was. Let me see. It was really funny. I guess I can't find it now. That one was funny. Project Time, and then one of them he was on a little kid's toy, and he's one of RC Industries buddies. Happy birthday to me, the little Irishman. It looks like, or golfer. All right, maybe it's in his videos. There it is, right here. He's on that little Tadlock's Toolshed, ready for NoNameNationals in Sykeston. And I think he wants to race RC Industries with that little kid's. Yeah. What's Jack says, I think I've found my tribe. I like to subscribe to other channels and see what they do different on their videos. Yes, I've learned a lot from other people's videos and how they do things. I don't copy exact, but you can always get little tidbits here and there, and then mash them into my stuff. Um, did Cousin Cletus? Yeah, there's Cousin Cletus. Hello, Cletus. Cousin Cletus, hey brother. There's Cousin Cletus. Make sure you put Cousin Cletus. Oh yeah, his link is our man. Rich is on the ball. Thank you, Rich. There's Cousin Cletus' link. Cousin Cletus, the one that got me started with the shorts back. Man, it was back last June, I think it was. He had a challenge up, 50 shorts in 50 days. He said shorts work, right? And I said, hey, you know what? I could do a short a day for 50 days. Let's see what happens. And like 2 weeks in or something, I had like 7 or 8 more subscribers than I had when I started. And I told him, and he says, well, you may want to think about putting 2 or 3 out in a day's time. And I'm like, I didn't think of that. I'll try that. So I did. Sometimes I put 2 and 3 shorts out. And my subscribers climbed and climbed, and they're still climbing. I just put a short out. Oh, that one today with the Cordoba. It was like 7 subscribers there. So, just like Jackson just said, when you watch other people's videos, you can learn other things or get tidbits or see how they do different things, and that's what I learned from Cletus. I was watching some of his videos, some of his shorts, and I just took some of the things he did and put it into my own mix, and voila. Watching part 10 now. Thank you, there, Constitutional Corner. There's Smoke Wrench Garage's link. He's up next on the list. Love you, brother Cletus. Yes, brother Cletus he's a good man, and he's always helpful. He he's always helpful with me, and he actually came over to my pit last week or last year to NoNameNationals, and there's a picture of me, him, and his son, Nadertron's World, on my community page from last year. Uh, awesome people. Junkyard Mecro showed me how to open my beer with a chainsaw. Simon, well, that's valuable. I need to know the information there. There's Auto Salvage. Hello, Auto Salvage. Good to see you. Yes, Reg Cleus is good peeps. Need to do another calendar, Rich. All right, that's Tadlock's place. He does a lot of different multitasking. What's that say? Big iron, big stick. Why? And he was what else was that? They're the shorts, I believe he has. No, they're shorts. Here's videos. Toolshed Fast Fix, more white trash pinstriping. Ah, how to start a fire. HVAC. Hey, we were just talking about HVAC. At its most basic, how to change furnace filters, changing furnace filters, changing a tire, loosening jam nuts, and other hardware hack. Hey, 38 Specials here, which is 38 POS Racing. He's listening in the shop. There's his link. Yes, and Skip has he already has spectator tickets for this year, and Skip is at 373 subscribers already. He's doing a good job over there. I'm sure we put Skip's link up there before, but if not, we can put him up there again. Uh, got you, Skip. Um, here's one. How to break apart corroded pipe fittings. Man, that might be useful. Extension cord repair, gasket made with ball peen hammer. I've done that before. Measuring holes center to center the easy way. So he's got lot of little knick-knack tips and tricks over there at Tadlock's Tool Shed. So go check him out. He's got 447 subscribers now. All right, next up. 477 is Smoke Wrench Garage. There's Skip's link. All right, this here is Smoke Wrench Garage. You got 477 subscribers. He needs 23 to get him over to 500 mark so he can participate in the No Name Nationals. He'll have that in no time. But his channel description: I'm a semi-professional welder, an amateur race car driver. If you dig muscle cars, drag cars, 4x4s, welding, and other tomfoolery, then this is the place for you. I don't claim to know a lot, but I know enough to be dangerous. Don't we all? Thanks for watching. He's got a 74 Dodge Dart Sport he calls Ugly Betty, W200 Power Wagon, 71, 85 Power Ram, calls Rusty, 95 3500 Cummins, and 03 Dodge Durango RT model. RT, does that stand for race truck? You know what GT stands for, don't you? Garbage truck. I used to say that all the time when you get a car. I'd say, hey, this is a GT model because it's all filled with trash in there. But I can call my own car a GT model sometimes too. All right, where are we at? There's Smoke Wrench's Garage's link. Thank you, Auto Salvage. Aha. See, he's a pipe fitter welder by trade. We have a lot of secrets we don't share. What are you talking about? Auto Salvage has the slowest Ford that's going to be at the Auto No Name Nationals. You can always upgrade your spectator ticket or donate it to somebody or sell it to somebody. Ah, Smoke Ranch went rounds for a first place trophy last week. Did he get the first place trophy? We might be talking about a champion here. Let's go back to home. You got 80 videos. Let's look at the video parts first. Ugly Betty Dodge Dart wins Saturday night trophy bracket race. It answers my question. So you won the trophy. Cool. You guys could eat a burger before I hit the finish line. Not if you're racing. JB's not in here. Yeah. Because oh yeah, it's over here. Oh, upside down. The buck was an S10 eater, but I didn't eat no hamburger on the way down. You can do the bracket race. Yeah, you don't even have to do that. You could just go and just take it down the track, see what it'll do. Just go and I'll race you. JB will race you. Who else is going to be there? Blake from Bad Attitude C10. I bet you he'll race you. I mean, he'll probably wipe you up, but so what? S10 eater, yes. Yeah, see? Auto Salvage got the slowest Thunderbird in the South. Man, if you can't beat that Thunderbird, well, I'm sure you can beat JB's Blazer. I'll race you too. Okay, you're on. No matter what I bring, 6-cylinder, 8-cylinder, 455, whatever, we'll race. It's fun. NoNameNational is too far for me. Leave me shaking at the JB will whip me. And your 4 or 5 make me shake at the start line. I appreciate the kind words, but you don't know. What happens if I red light and you take 21 seconds to get down the track? You win. I'm just hoping to make it there in this wreck. I will take it down the truck to verify that it drives straight. I will be participating in the burnout. The burnout. Oh, there we go. I was referring to Skip. Not. I'll I'll be your Huckleberry too, Mark. Okay, but not. Yeah, I thought it said, but I'll be your Huckleberry too. I did sign up. Oh, cool, cool, cool. I hope to meet you there. Make sure you get there for Thursday night to go to Lambert's to get a throw roll. And they have the flash mob car show outside in the parking lot. That was cool. That was really cool because uh, when I got there, I went down to the car show and I pulled in there, and there's Artemis, the the ambulance, Pontiac ambulance, and I think alongside me was who was alongside me? Anyway, but then you had Blake's Nacho Cura, you had Venom, and you had Hippie's car, the crew cab Dart, and you had Perpetual Projects truck and Chad from Square Body Stuff. it was just cool. And Levi's car, his Laguna was there, and everybody's car was there that we were watching on the YouTube. Just like we're going to see Smoke Ranch here. We'll down there at Lambert's. We'll see Ugly Betty sitting there. You know, and that's the car he's racing right there on the video. But I only see it on TV, so I get to see it live. And it's really cool. So make sure you at least try to get there. Not if he red light skip. Mine's an old farm truck, not a farm truck in Asia. Yeah. Not about the race, Skip. It's about meeting you and having fun. That's correct. That is absolutely correct. It's about meeting everybody and having fun. And um, and then when you race down the track, it's even more fun. Me and JB, we raced, and then me and Big Mike's Hoopty Barn raced, and we still talk about it. It's almost a year ago, and we're still talking about the race. It's a whole lot of fun. It'll seem like a fun time. Yes, we're going to have a good time, and there's going to be more people this year, more cars, and a lot of times the cars are like the celebrities. Just like Jack Pine Salvage, Bigfoots and Mopars. That car is beautiful, and then NSB Custom Cars. You got to see their cars, beautiful cars. Family's Garage was another one that had some awesome cars. Big Block 402 Candy Cane is another one you got to just walk near, and just look at it. It's just such a sweet truck. Um, I'm getting more excited as it's getting, 75 days today left, and we'll be there. You know, I know I'll be there. All right, so looks like Ugly Betty took the trophy home for Saturday night. Oh, that was last Saturday night. There's a Dart Swinger 340. You have a 9-year-old filming it. Drag racing season open. Ugly Betty. Fast Cars and Future Stars car show. Oh, this is the one here. Let me see if I can show you this one. That's his mom's. Back up. There's his dad's. Hey, Shop Cat. Hello, Shop Cat. Yeah, it was awesome Saturday. Yeah, make sure you get back there and watch that video. It's some cool stuff. A lot of neat cars. Moving Mopars, Hoosier's Garage. So he must be close to Hoosier's Garage. There's his Power Ram, the Barracuda, Dodge Dart Sport 360 drag car race prep for Windy Hollow Dragway. That was a good video. He's a pretty talented fabricator too. I learned a couple little nicks and knacks there too. And then his shorts takes grandma for a ride. Didn't, didn't he take grandma for a ride? Ugly Betty. Is it the other one? Anyway, Dodge Dakota 384 back from the dead. Dart Sport Pro Bracket Class drag racing shorts. There's the Dodge Ram. I weld so I can drag race. Short. All right, that there is Smoke Ranch Garage. I think his channel name's pretty cool too. Got 477 subscribers, 80 videos. Make sure you go check his channel out. Watch some of these videos. Leave him a helmet. I was reading this. Bring a helmet. I'll take you down the track in my junk. There you go. What's he say? Exactly. I want to meet my YouTube tribe. That's. I'm not going to anything other than a motorhome. I'm not going to beat anything. Well, what's his name? New Guy's Guitar is supposed to race a U-Haul truck down the racetrack, and also Turbo Tom. He should make his 500. He's supposed to bring his 1916 Model T and run it down the track too. That should be pretty decent and race the U-Haul truck. Imagine that. All right, there's Junkyard D's link. There's Shop Cat's link. I only have a half helmet. Will that pass tech? All depends on how fast you're going. If he has a fast truck, no, no. But if you have a slower vehicle, yeah, you can probably get away with that. And if so, you can borrow my helmet if it'll fit. You know, I got a big head. All right, that was Smoke Wrench. Go check them out. All right, where are we at? I'll race a motorhome. Well, you might be able to race a U-Haul. Yeah, it's your dime, Skip. You get to do what you want. So, but it's a lot of fun, whether you race or you don't. Um, this here is Mean Street Mopar. We got 65 subscribers, 34 videos. Let's see what he got for a description. If I can make it, I'll run the eighth on foot. There you go. I think you can beat Cousin Mike. All right, so Mean Street Mopar says I'm just one guy trying to get my Mopar project cars up and running. My main car is '84 Dodge Diplomat, aka the Deputy, 360, 518 trans, 456 8 and a quarter rear end. My other cars include an '86 Dodge D150, '73 Plymouth Duster, and an '85 Chrysler Fit Ave. Cool. And he's got 34 videos. How come I'm only showing three? Oh, because the other ones are short. So you've got three long videos, 3 minutes, 41 seconds. There's his Diplomat ex Memphis police car. Field Find. Oh, that must be the Duster. And then there's his '86 Dodge D150. The rest are shorts. 4th of July fun here at the Mean Street Mopar. It's almost too hot to work on this car. uh, Diplomat gas tank final update. Swapping gas tanks. Working on the Dodge Diplomat. There's some. Who's got that Mopar drip? 440 headed to the machine shop. Changing plans for the 8 and a quarter. All right. There's wrench every day. My camper van. Maybe race the camper van. There you go. Yeah. Um, Irish Outlaw Garage raced that '68 Pontiac ambulance last year. I joked about renting a U-Haul if I can't get this together in time. Weeks before they said New Guy's guitar was slated for U-Haul. Hey, there you go. Making 100-foot dash, and I'm in. Cousin Mike. All right, so that's Mean Street Mopar. Go check him out. He got a whole lot of different shorts. You can go see what's going on with his build there with the Diplomat. It looks like he wants to get that Diplomat together and bring that down to the No Name Nationals. All right. Next up is our long-time friend. He's a good friend of mine through this YouTube community, Max Wedge Dick Dastardly. Uh, Big Mopar, big Mopar dude. There, that's his blue car right there, the '63 Savoy, which is a 426 Max Wedge in there. I did a couple shorts on it. I was just up to see him. There's his buddies, Max Wedge. We were supposed to get together tomorrow at the local, well, racetrack about an hour away from me. I was going to go visit him and his buddy and watch him race. And he was already wrestling me in as a pit crew. And I said, no problem. I said, I can hold a flashlight. But he just jumped in a couple weeks ago. He was around all last year and helped everybody out with subscribers and everybody that was trying to get to 500. Um, he has helped so many people out in this community by sending them parts and um, giving them information and this and that on different Dodge things. And he's such a good guy. Um, so he has Mopar assembly, nostalgia drag racing, and just goofing off trying to enjoy life. That's exactly Max Wedge right there. There's all his shorts. Dodge Dart. They're calling it the poison dart because it's there's that many spiders in it. They have to dig it out of the corner of the garage. Engine that keeps on giving. Oh yeah, that's the one that keeps leaking. Shorts on my parade. Shorts on my parade. Oh, the Dart Cal tracks. Yeah, here's where he calls it the poison dart. That's his buddy's Aspen, I think it is. What's he say here? For storing the crude outside, it should fit under the Easy Up from Walmart. I got four of them orange tent stakes, four of the hammer twist anchors, and four ratchet straps, 20 tarps, 20 clamps, zip ties. Yes, I have tarps. I have the easy ups. I have two easy ups. I have tarps. I have all those um, twist anchors and stuff. Yes. Actually, I was thinking about getting a car cover, and um, I don't know. I'll probably just put put some tarps over it, zip ties and ratchet straps and all that stuff. It'll be fine. Can be a pretty fortified structure. It was on live stream Tuesdays and around 7 p.m. I think that would be Rob's Rods and Streetcars. Is I think he comes on at 8 or is it 9? I forget. But I don't know if anybody's on Tuesday at 7. If there's a 20-foot sprint, I'm in as long as we have ice packs for my knees afterwards. Don't sit it out there just in primer bucket. It'll rust under it. Yes, I know. I know. I'll be sanding all over again. Yeah, especially with the tarp on it, because that like holds the moisture in there. I had that problem once before. That's why I was thinking maybe a breathable uh, car cover instead. But the stuff I'm using is a primer and a paint, so that's why I said I wanted to get the roof painted before I put it out there. The rest of it should be okay. I don't have it finished anymore. But if it sits outside, it's only going to be, man, I would say 2 weeks. I don't even know if it'd be out there that long. Because I wasn't going to pull it in till I absolutely, or well, I was going to take it outside till I absolutely have to. Um, and then and then I'll only cover. I'll probably take the cover on and off if I do tarp it. That way it'll get some air. There's Junkyard D's link. Need a ton of hours viewed. Yes, there's Mohawk 62's link. Did Mohawk jump in here? I miss him. Yeah, there's Mohawk. Oh, Mohawk. All right. So this here is Max Wedge Dick Dastardly. He still needs 376 subscribers. So make sure you go check out Max Wedge Dick Dastardly's link channel and check out all his shorts. It's all Mopar stuff. If you like Mopars, especially older stuff. Man, that 426 big block he has in there rumbles the ground. Let me tell you, it's neat, real neat. All right, let's move on here. Did I miss anything here? Sprint to the ice cream cone. Yeah, sprint to the ice cream. John Wick 4. Oh, okay. Yes, you'll have to check it out, but I don't think anybody's there at 7 on a Tuesday. Yeah, I always try to jump in everybody's live and at least say hi, leave leave a like and leave a comment. And a lot of times I work second shift, so I'm at work, and sometimes I get in on live, and then I get a call, and I'm gone, and I don't get back to it. Or by the time I do get back, they're already done with the live. That's okay. I always try. All right, this here is Scarlett before Ikuda. He got 135 subscribers. He needs 365. He got 42 videos. Uh, there's Scarlett right there before Ikuda. Beautiful car, beautiful. You have to see his videos. Takes you for a drive in it down around the lake, right? He got one of Max Jack's lifts that he installed, so you can work on it. Work on it underneath. Let's take a look at his description. A good description. There's one like that's link. Hello, Don. Excuse me. All right. I have 71 Plymouth Cuda. Stock is a 383 HP big block, 727 transmission, 323 short grip, 489 case. There's a two fender tag car, highly optioned. Highlights are AC, power brakes, front disc brakes, rear defroster, AM FM radio. I bought the car complete and drivable. I'm doing minor restoration work as well as some performance efficiency gauge, what does that mean? I love driving the car and it appears to be numbers matching, so I do not want to ruin it. Therefore, the 727 and the 383 block will be removed and set aside. So he wants to keep everything numbers matching, and, which I don't blame him because those cars are pretty high dollar, numbers matching and everything. So in place, he's going to put a 47 RH transmission, 400 big block, and Ultra Bell upgrades along with that 451 or 470 stroker kit. Oh, so he's putting some meat in there. I don't know if we'll get there, but hoping that when done, I might be able to hit 20 miles a gallon. Oh, cool. 323 gears, overdrive, lockup, and well-tuned carb is going to be the key. Sounds like he knows a little bit. There's Scarlett's link. Oh, auto salvage. He jumped on I think it was my live the other night, or 4th of July. I think it was. He jumped in. Um, his job, um, something changed in his job, and he has so much work. He hasn't been able to do any videos. He hasn't been able to spend time with the car and make videos. But he did. He did. Everything is good with him. He's fine. It's just that work changed, and he's busy with work right now. So hope that straightens things out for you. And he wanted to thank everyone for their thoughts and concerns. Hit that like button. Thank you there, Blake. I forgot to do the. Let me do that now, since we're in a little hiatus here. I'll start a poll. There we go. Good to hear, Buck. Thanks. Yes. Great to hear. Yes. I forgot about that. I wanted to mention that tonight. And I'm glad you mentioned something there, ASO. Um, I probably would have mentioned it since I just put his channel up, but I don't know because this thing here I forget. The older I get, the more I forget. Okay. Here's his shorts. Here's his videos. Let's see his shorts. Hey, Landon. Oh, hitting the dollar sign ain't bad either. Well, thank you so much there, Landon. I'll return the favor. I appreciate that. You guys are awesome. Him and Barrows, they're always throwing a couple bucks my way. And they actually sent me a carburetor too. These guys are all right. Everybody in this community is great. You know that they are. All right. Here's a Max Jacks installing, making progress. Your old package tray, Dynamat 415. Does he only have three shorts? He has more than that, doesn't he? Maybe he took them down. Okay. Cousin Mike and Kim are great folks. Yes, they are. Says, yeah. Well, the poll is for the people who are in here right now. So there might have been a couple people come in and then rolled out and never hit the like button. That that's possible. Oh, another thing is I get to hit my own like button. I don't know if you guys know that or not, but you can like your own videos. You can also watch your own videos. You just can't keep repeating watching them because they won't give you a view for that. There's John there, four-eyed Cuda. He's taking a ride. He lives in Florida, so he's taking a drive around the lake. There's the garage tool update where you got that Max tool. Look at the inside of that car. Installs driver A pillar, kick cover. There's the rear seats. Look at that. Look at how nice the inside of that car is. Here he put sound deadening in. He fixed some wiring. This was some really neat stuff here. If you need to fix some wiring, making a replacement under steering column. Yep. There's that Dynamat. You can buy a kit and it's already cut out to put in the car. And he shows you how he does it. There's a whole series of videos on how to do it. And a lot of his videos are 3 and 4 and 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 1 minute, you know. So they're real short videos. You go in and watch his progress. Yeah, he does have a nice CUDA. I learned that you have multiple YouTube. Google has that figured out. So if you like your video yourself, all your alter egos already did too. How about that? Oh, dang, I'm careful trying to get caught up. If I was closer, I'd come and help you out if I could. Dang rain delay again. But we got some crap done. Wiring is the worst. Never goes right, no matter how many times I plan it in my head. Well, maybe you want to write it down or draw it out first. That might help you. Uh oh. I defrosted and cleaned my AC, and now I'm kind of cold. Hey, that's awesome, cousin Mike. I'm glad to hear that. Chill out, baby. Out and about. I'm missing it. Oh no, unfinished project. I was wondering where you were at. But life does happen. So yeah, JB needs duck feet. Quack quack. JB's all quacked up. Um. Oh, here's where he does the core 15 stuff. Taillight wiring harness he puts in, and it shows you the new wheels he got compared to the old ones. There he's rebuilding the AC temp control. That was really neat. Man, he did a nice job on that. He bought a bench. There's the rally dash and low lens display. And then here's the introduction to the 71 Plymouth Cuda. Let me see if we can play that. No, there's no. How nice and clean it is. Well, thanks, Cletus. Beamer and Son. Oh, Beamer, hope you're feeling better. I just wanted to give you a sneak peek at how beautiful it's going. You can go watch it yourself. Check out Scarlet's Four-Eyed Cuda. Needs 365 subscribers. Got 42 videos. All right, last up. Oops, busted. I'm out. Who's busted? UP, been watching your short, sir. Just giving a thumbs up. Hey, Mohawk. Later, I'm finished. Hey, cousin Mohawk. I'm ready, Bucko. Are you? I did, I did see your. Let me see. I didn't get the answer to your comment yet on my last video, but it says here, Junkyard D leaves me a comment. It says, "My new goal is to keep up with Buck." I think that's awesome. I'm just doing what you got to do. No, Mike, I was just telling Ed earlier. I says, my goal is to do something every day, even if it's 10 minutes of something. Um, just the other day, all I got was 10 minutes of sand and some primer. That was it. And today I spent probably an hour and a half sanding Bondo and cleaning moldings and stuff like that. But and a lot of that stuff I don't even want to do, but it's got to be done. So there's even no matter what job I had in my life, there was always something that I did not like to do, and but I still had to do it. So that's how I look at things. Just do it. Glad you were okay. The trolls you got. Tell them to you just getting watch hours from the dummies. Anyone love welding rusty metal? I could use a hand here. No, I don't love welding rusty metal. It always grows on me like them firework thingies. But the cleaner you got it, the better it welds. I've learned that, and people have told me that. And I thought, well, I could just burn through it. Nah, no, no, it just makes it worse. And the underneath has to be clean too. Just because the top is clean doesn't mean that dirt and stuff that's underneath doesn't want to crawl back up through. Ask me how I know. If you, Even if you're just looking things over and making a plan, you got to keep at it. That's correct. Yep. And a lot of my stuff is by the seat of the pants. And sometimes I'll be sitting in here editing videos or something and think, hey, maybe I should have tried it this way or that way, or tried something different. And sometimes it works out. And sometimes I make it worse. Just in the video, like I said, I warped the metal on the roof and made it worse. And then from banging and grinding and stuff, it thinned out. And I went to weld it back and it just opened wide open. So, how to repair it. It's all good. That whole roof is a wrinkle bucket. Oh, I was wrong by Smoke Ranch Garage. It was Junkyard D that took his grandmother for a ride in Junebug. I apologize for that. Hey Buck, just remember primer is porous. It holds moisture. Well, that black Rust-Oleum I use a paint and primer. So what's that all about? I guess maybe I should just buy some paint. I can always sand it back off. That's probably what happened to my '51 Chevy that time. I had it out underneath the tarp too long and it rusted through the primer. Yeah, I try to do something every day. That's why I have a wrench every day as my handle with their lead kit. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm great with a grinder. That's what you should do most of the time. Cause it at work. Oh, okay. All right, this here is Junkyard D. He's 344 subscribers away. He got 57 videos. All right. He's a funny character too. Yeah, yeah. You have to go back and watch his video where he's doing donuts in the snow with the mini bike jack. Oh, look at oh. Did you just add that? I appreciate that. Welcome to Junkyard D channel. I just want to say that Mark is my hero. Mark is better known as Buck. He's talking about me. Or the Buckster, the big buckaroo, Uncle Buck. The Buck Lebucksky. Or the big Lebucksky. His wallet says one bad mother bucker on it. And he could probably take one Buck Norris. Or take on. That's a good one. Oh, man. Thank you so much, Junkyard D. Told you he was a character. What's he say here? He says, Buck's channel is Buck Does It, and boy, does he ever do it. He has a cool Buckster mobile called the Buck and the Cruda, and he is doing it too. Okay, so what the Buck does all this gibberish mean? Well, Buckers, this is an official call out. So when I hit my 500, yes, I said when, not if. Mr. Buck is on the top of that list. I figure if I can take out the Buckster in the Buckmobile, well, I can just as well call my life complete. That's pretty good stuff. No more bucking off here, boys and girls. It's time to get bucking serious. I'm not just bucking around here either. Consider this your official call out there, Bucky boy. Oh, smash that like button already. See ya. Thank you so much for the kind words. And the tomfoolery, too. That's cool. That is awesome. I hope you didn't change your channel description just for me, but that's cool. He knew I was going to read that. I should take a screenshot of that. I'm going to before he deletes it. I'll have to put it up on my. Well, let's get the mouse. Oh, that's a video. No photo. There we go. Was that Clint Street Machines? The Subaru Maniac. He's a brat, that Clint. Who did we miss here? Clint Street Machines, JB. All right. So that there is Junkyard D's description. Here's his home. Here's his videos. He got 57 videos. So this one here, who let the magic smoke out? Watching the dirt track cars take some laps. Friday Night Lights. Just listen to the legends under the lights. I think those legends are neat. Hey, can Grandma and Grandpa hold on to their ice cream cone in the drag car? You got to watch it to find out. What do we do now? Why would you ever do this? Right? Remembering those that gave all. Memorial Day ceremony and motorcycle ride. First fire up, the 66 Plymouth. He did a drag racing 101. That's a very, very good video, very interesting, and a whole lot of information in there too. If you want to learn some stuff about drag racing, going through pits and uh, the staging lanes and all that, it's very, very, very good. And here's the other one that I saw. Hold on, Grandma. Take Grandma Junebug for a rip in the drag race car. She got her helmet on. There, a big man on a little bike. Snow donuts and sprinkles on a mini bike. Yes, he did that. He did that live on my live that one night when he first come back and got the. It was snowing that night. You got to see that one. That's funny. Meet Carrie, the '66 Plymouth Valiant drag car. That's a neat looking car. Mopar 330, 330, 330. First dyno pull. All right, that's all his videos. How many shorts has he got here? Brake clean. How not to spray at wasps. Uh-oh, round two. I once knew this girl. Steel nipples. Oh my. Just sitting in the sun. Where will you be? Best wheel cover ever made. Having a moment with Grandpa. Just chilling at the drive-in. Does family heritage mean anything today? Flying high like the Thunderbird. There you go, ASO. The judge. Hold on to that ice cream, Grandma. Who's your legend? All right. Channeling Bob Ross. Oh, he's painting with a brush. Putting the purple stuff in. Love Aspen RTs. Yeah, they are pretty cool, Clint. Let me see if I can go find that one. We'll give you a sneak peek. If not, you can go back and watch it. There you go, Clint. I don't have any sound, but when I worked at the Chrysler dealer, or I worked at a Dodge dealer back in 1980, 81. And these were just around there. And every now and then you'd see them in the shop. I always liked the Aspen. They were pretty cool cars. Beautiful riding cars, too, and driving. All right. Doesn't get more 70s than that, yes. That's for sure. Okay, that's, you've got 158 subscribers now. Let's hit the refresh and see if we get anywhere else. 158, you got 57 videos. That's Junkyard D. Make sure you go check him out. He's got some funny stuff going on in there, and some real stuff too. You can learn and laugh at the same time with this guy. Uh, all right. So with that, what did we get? We got almost an hour, didn't we? Man, time's flying. It's an hour and a half already. So, anybody have any comments or concerns or anybody's channel they want me to take a look at before I shut everything down and open up the chat? I had a Duster in the early 80s. That was a brute, fun car. I jumped out of 76 Aspen RT last year. Oh my. Hello, Wendy. Thank you so much for what you did. That's beautiful. Thank you so much. Those were neat. Lars liked them too. There's John Goldman. All right. So with that, I'm going to shut all that down. What happened to my channel reviews? You want to go through JB's channel? Let's find JB's channel and let's pick on JB. Well, I think I could have just went subscriptions. Where was JB at? Library. I'll just look at all of these. Oh, what a dummy. You think I know how to do this by now? I could just go down here, right? Hit JB's, go to this channel, and then we'll stop this. Boom, right? Share screen, and JB's little shot, share. Ha ha! There we go. There we go. I lost him. I lost his. Oh, it's over here. I'll find you, JB. You're here somewhere. Oh, you're in between somehow. How did you get over there? Oh my gosh! I can't believe I did that. Anyway, there's JB's channel. I don't know where it went. Oh, here it is. I got it. All right. Now we're cruising. There we go. All right, this here is JB's little channel, little shop. Well, hello, people. Welcome to JB's little shop. On my channel, you'll find a variety of things going on. I have an 85 S10 Tahoe Blazer I'm constantly working on. Also have an 84 S10 King Cab, the trash truck, that I'm turning into a race truck, hopefully. I also put up videos of industrial sharpening. Other than that, as it is what it is. Hope you enjoy my content. It changes constantly, and so does his transmissions. I'm just messing around waiting for these storms to pass. You need to watch Lars' video, False Alarm. Oh, Lars' video. Where's Lars at? All right, there's his videos. Wednesday update. Servo again. Just an update. There's the two characters there. There's one in every dang crowd. That's right. Let's see what kind of shorts he got going on. Oh, they're getting big. It's popping. Playing with the trash truck. Uh-oh. Playtime. Little walk in the garden. There he was at the drag race. 704R. There's all his knowledge. He's right here, man. All right. There's JB's little shop. He's 323 subscribers over 500, so he's already punched his ticket. And you will see him at the No Name Nationals 2023. So keep an eye out for him. And hold on to your sides because they're going to be hurting by the time you're done talking to this lad. Him and Lars, anyway. All right, where are we at? I want to bring this one back down here. All right. And then, boom. I got to get back to where I was. Hang on, peeps. I'm going to remove this. Boom. All right. Whew. Sup, Buck? Hello, shop, Smoke Ranch Garage. We are just reviewing your channel. %70 of it's about that dang transmission. Hey, JB Auto Salvage said I did. Yeah, I did. Righty there. There we go. Now I'm back. Oh, I got to end the poll. Forgot about that. You will never get back to where you were. You left already. Any Lars video is hilarious. Waiting for him to get discovered and be a superstar. Oh, not much, Buster Radio. We were just reviewing some channels and taking a look at um, people's videos and stuff, and trying to help them out, get them a subscriber or two here and there. Um, and then we were just laughing at JB and Lars. You know how that goes. But Lars is back in the house. Hey, you know what? I can't believe this. We're going to fix it right now. All right. Okay. All right. Hello, Lars. Brother Goggle. Yeah, that's right, Busted. We have too much fun. It should be illegal, all the fun we have. Nah. It should be. Oh, what's he say? Hi, Chris. ASO doesn't have time to knit a sweater now, Chris. Lars. All right. So what did Lars just have a video put out here? I'll go check. Oh, yet another sighting. Oh, that was the last one, I believe. Okay. All right. Buck, did you see my short from a few days ago called False Alarm? I don't think so. Lars. Hey, look at that. Lars got a blue wrench. Peaches. Peaches, peaches, peaches. 222 subscribers, Lars. I thought you'd have like 444. Oh, the false alarm with the. Yeah, I saw that. With the telescope, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. You put the goggles on and smack in your face. Yeah, that one was funny. Dang, got rich. Stop screen. Share screen. Share screen. YouTube videos. YouTube. Oh, there it is. Let's see if we can play it.
What the heck is that? Hang on a second. Still can't see it. Oh, never mind. What the heck is that?
Oh, trouble since LP has a blue wrench. Yep. Seriously, we're just messing around waiting for the rain to stop. All right. I had to share that one. That was funny. Yes, and Unfinished Project's the one that instigated the goggles. He didn't do it on purpose. He was just trying to be funny, and Lars picked up on it. So I got a pair of goggles too now. So watch out. All right, I'm going to pin the link to the top in case anybody wants to join in. I don't believe Barrows has a live tonight. But if anybody knows, let me know. Junkyard D's looking for peaches in the sky with diamonds. UP instigates everything. Yes. Well, no, I was putting the windshield in the CUDA, or the CRUDA, And he says, "Dang, Buck, I thought I was going to see you driving down the road with goggles." And I thought, "Oh, that's pretty funny." And then the next thing you know, old Lars here has a pair of goggles and he's making videos. Lars is in your way, Buck. Yep. Get out of the way, Lars. Get out of the way. Yeah. I still laugh at it too, Lars. I can't believe I did that. I should have had that on a green screen with a bunch of trees going by or something behind me. Barrows in California. Okay. Hey, there's Tim Mopar. Can't have Mopar without Tim. Yes, I had a great Fourth. That actually would have been hilarious. Yes, it would have. But I just try to put a short out every day between. Usually, I try around 10:30. I've been doing that for over a year now, and I haven't missed a day. Some days I get two out. Some days just one. Um, I really think it helps as far as the algorithm. Because what's happening now is a lot of my older videos are getting recommended. Because I got videos, I got comments on videos from last June and July that are coming back out. And I just noticed too, like, see, JB's been putting a lot of videos out. And same way with Big Mike's Hoopty Barn's been putting one out every day. And ever since he's been doing that, I see a lot of his older videos coming back. And I'm like, did I see this one before? And I'd watch it again. I said, oh, I saw this one. I already liked it. I already commented on it. And I really think that's been helping me as far as getting views and getting subscribers because a lot of my older videos are getting recommended by YouTube. Hey, look at that! I just mentioned Big Mike's Hoopty Barnes' name, and there he is. Hey, Big Mike, day 67, is it? That's pretty good hoopty wiring you did there. Let me tell you. I didn't get the comment. I did get to like it though, because when I watch on the TV, I can't comment, but I can go over there and hit that thumbs up. Big Mike, Big Mike. Everybody's saying hi to Big Mike. There's Hoopty, Big Mike. Yes, sir. I was just telling him how since Big Mike's been putting out a video every day, I'm getting a lot of your older videos, your older shorts, and your older videos are starting to pop up in my feed, and I think that's YouTube noticing that you're putting more videos out all the time, and it seems like they're promoting some of your older stuff. Yes, it's a lot, isn't it? It's a lot, and it's hot. I feel for you, buddy. It's hot. I like the heat, but it's it's harder when it's like there's no breeze or no just dead air in there. You got to stand next to the trash truck. Mama Hoopty got scared. Yeah, I saw her backing up on the video there. That's awesome. I'm getting them in my feed too. Yes. So if I'm getting them, other people are getting them too. Because I was just saying that, Big Mike, that a lot of my older videos are climbing more, and I'm getting more comments from videos from last June and July. Um, and a couple of my longer form videos, they just keep climbing and climbing. I'm surprised. You know, after when they first started out, they only had like 50 views. The one right now has 3,800 or 3,900, something like that, and it keeps climbing. Hey, I know how you can stop that one-eyed cat. Yeah, I need and I want like $600,000. Or how about 440 big block with a 727 transmission all ready to drop in? I'd really like one of them. Too. I better watch it because she'll be giving yours away. Hey, there's Landon. See, Landon's his first videos are getting more attention now too. Dang, spelled correct. Big Mike, I appreciate you coming by, sir. Easy there, Buck. Easy. Sorry, Don. I'll try to calm myself down here. I don't want to get you into trouble or me into trouble. Yes, that one popped up in my feed too, and I looked. I didn't know if it was. I knew there was a couple thousand, but I thought, well, maybe I don't remember it going that high back then. You know. But once people start liking it and commenting on it, and then you comment back, because every comment that I was telling that to Turbo Tom the other week, that when you get a comment, you should comment back on every comment you get, because that counts as a comment. So the more comments you got, the more likes you got, the more your video gets put out there. It helps the Mr. Al algorithm. I keep watching your video in the visit. It was crazy when Damien showed up. Yes. Yes, if you want to grow your channel, that's exactly what you need to do. Treat it as a part-time job. Um, I try to videotape daily. A lot of my stuff I don't do the how-to. Every now and then I'll do a how-to, but usually I just do, well, this is what I did. This is what I got done. This is how I did it. You know, and I'll show things and stuff. And then I've been just trying to put at least a long-form video out once a week, and then I do a short video every day. Yes, and the more I do, the more I see rewarding results. That's exactly it. Jack stands. We've been saying that for a while. I mean, you got to. I look at it this way: the more videos and the more content you have out there, the more chances you have of getting subscribers and getting people to like your stuff and to watch your videos. Hey, Wasted Talent Fabrication, WTF? How you doing today? Good to see you. Hope you got all that mud washed off. Big Mike's Hoopty Barn. I did a short finding old junk under the seat of my old farm truck, and it pulled over 1 million views. It isn't even a good video. Hey, that's awesome, Shopcat. I didn't know you got over 1 million views. I know you had a couple, 200,000 or something. That's awesome, 1 million views. I leave a lot of the mundane cutting and grinding and such. Yeah, they leave it out. Yep. I always think about what Blake said last year. Remember, he says, he said, cut the fat out. He said, we don't want to see your feet while you're walking to the back of the car. I always remember that. I love the abbreviation WTF. Yeah, there you go. Push all the content you can with as little effort as possible. There's a man that you can uh, go watch his channel. Make sure we get his link up there. Is there people in here yet? I guess not. Let me get his link up there. But he uh, he shot up there in subs too. He got 11,000 now. I remember him. He was way low. I don't even know if he had 500 when I first started watching him. But he used to put out a couple shorts a day of just doing logging work and working with machines and stuff. It was really neat. Now he does a lot of four or side by side stuff. I'm going to put his link up here. Wasted Talent Fabrication link. I'm gonna go check his channel out. But the algorithm has been robbing me blind on my live stream watch time. It tells me how many people watched the live, and I can calculate how long the live was. Then it gives me 0 watch hours. Well, you got to watch that. Um, when you go in there, you got to go over. I don't know if I could show you for the entire live stream. I'm way back. It's strange what hits. Yep. Landon, you get your package. Yep. Shopcat equipment is big views. 5 a day for 9 months, and then 3 a day since February. There you go. But 3 long forms a week. There you go. And he's still doing it. Let me see if I could show you. And I'll get last week's live. Right? Oh yeah. Okay, now let me share this. I'll try to help out. There it is. There. Okay, we'll share. Boom. See right here. Right? It says three watch hours, 39 views. That was last week. If you go over here, it's since published. Right? Now you can go in there and hit 7 days or 28 days. Usually after the first 7 days, but I always hit since uploaded. Right? There. Shoots to 55 watch hours. So I don't know if you're doing that or not. But if you look at it, first 24 hours or then you only get this little bit here. But if you go up in here and then you just hit even like the next day, hit the last 7 days, and you can see the watch hours. All right. I don't know if that helps you or not. I hope it does. But you got to look at the time frame when you're looking at that stuff. And another thing is it doesn't update like that. It takes a little bit of time to update. Oh, have a good evening there. Does nothing special. I'll try to get some sleep. I have to take a load to Florida tomorrow. Okay, cool. My best video only has 40,000 views. But if you're putting a lot of production into the shorts, you can't carpet bomb them. Um, I don't know. What do you mean by carpet bomb them? I mean like carpet bomb them. Oh, you mean like throw a bunch out at one shot? I got you. I think that's what you're talking about. I need to borrow that. A lot of content, little effort. I spent over 40 hours editing a video that still doesn't have 10 hours of view time. Yeah, I try not to spend a lot of time editing. Um, I seem to do okay, and I keep wondering if I spend more time, would it be better? Because I'll tell you truthfully that the videos I think that are going to be the best ones don't do hardly anything, and then the ones I think that are worst, they do the best. I don't understand it, but where's JB going? Well, the rain is over for a few. Back to the trans. All right, JB. Cool. Dropped the short 25 minutes ago. 1,000 views and 5 subs. Sometimes they hit. See? You don't know. Uh, Somebody was saying that too. Well, I said, you don't know if it's going to be any good until you publish it. Uh, that's just my opinion. Uh, if you don't publish it, how are you going to know if it's any good or not? And if it isn't any good, I mean, you can always delete it if you want. You can always change the title. You can always delete it, remake it, and repost it. There's so many things you can do. I mean, just because it's up there doesn't mean it's got to stay there, or you can't edit it and change it, or um, just got to keep on keeping on. Oh, your link to the live is not pinned. Oh, thank you. How did I miss that? Oh, pin message. Let's try that. Aha. Thank you, JB. It's truly hard what will hit. Yeah. Haven't been making videos. Been down with the health issues like always, but been watching my subscribers and leaving a like. Oh, cool. Had to work today. Missed a really good car show that I wanted to get footage of. Yeah, the car shows really helped me out. I go and I can take a little short videos of cars, and I probably have 15 or 20 of them in my phone right now, as like in my library. Got to run, guys. About to do a podcast. Come over later if you're free. All right, cool. Well, let's see if we could find his little channel. I'll try to find his link for his podcast. Oh, right here, reality TV. Copy. I'll put the link up to Wasted Talent Fabrications. That's the link to his podcast. Uh, there, it screwed up, but I'll go look right now. Since published, yeah, since published. I have some that are weeks old. See how many hours you got. Because if you got 20 people in there for an hour, uh, I mean, if it goes to 25 to 18, back and forth for an hour, you should have at least 20 hours, I would think. I don't know, but I know I had some weekends where I had 120 hours of watch time with my videos, but then they were like 4 and 5 hour video or live streams and a premiere. Oh, Skip, have to go fire up the barbecue, boys. Enjoyed the live, everyone. Cruder's looking great, Buck. Thank you, Skip. See you later. I don't know if you saw my comment on the latest Cruder video, but I think it's fitting. I'll have to check it out. I didn't see. I was on the phone. I was on the phone with two of my uh, dear friends today. Man, every time I get on the phone with either one of them, it's always over an hour. So I was on the phone for probably 2.5 hours this afternoon. So I didn't get to see. I know I just posted the video, then I got the first phone call. Then I went for supper. I went to pick that up, and on the way back, I was on the phone again. So, plus, I was outside in the car for about 40 minutes talking on the phone before I come in the house. And as soon as I come in here, I had to get ready for the live. So I'll get back to him. All right, I'm back. What I missed, Buck? Oh, just some. I was yammering. I'm here hanging with you guys until the kids are ready to go to bed. All right, Mickey. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, and this here was that link there is Wasted Talent Fabrication podcast. Looks like he's got dudes with wrenches, mongrels. I can't see who else is in there. He says a podcast style live show with enough structure to look like a train departing the track every 10 minutes or so. This week we were talking about reality TV. Are they all bad or fake? All right, where are we at? Just sitting here getting inspiration from all these great guys. Now I want to go make some videos. Yeah. Hey, that Mopar 62 or Mohawk 62 is climbing up there. What I'd see, you had 373 today or something like that, or keeps it climbing. But you know what? He keeps putting videos out. Big Mike told me that a long time ago. After he got 500, and he said to me, he said, "Well, Buck," he says, "keep hammering the content, keep hammering that content." And I'll never forget that. And I still keep not hammered anymore, but I put the content out every day. Put a video. It's a short video, but and then I try to do a long video once a week, at least once a week now. Um, but when I was doing shooting for my 500, I was putting 5 to 10 minute video out every other day, and I was putting 1 to 3 shorts out every day. Last year at this time, I might have had 230 subscribers. I know last year at Chrysler Nationals, which was like the 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th of July, I ended up with like 250 or 270, something like that. On the 4th of July, I only had 200. Okay, Buster Radio. Okay, Chris, I'll be here. I'll be here for, well, I usually stay on for another half hour, but if you come back in, you never know. It may stay even longer because Barrows isn't on tonight. I don't know if Dust Devil Garage is on tonight either. Due to my health, I can't always get one out every day, but I'm trying. I know you're trying. You're doing great, Mohawk. I see you have videos all the time. Poor old Mickey, every time he joins these lives, he wants to go racing. He wants to sling some gears. Yes, you can't beat this crew to hang out with. That's for sure. Oh, you're welcome. I think Brian is going live tonight. Let me see if I can find him. Nope. Hey, Cletus just put out a video of No Name Nationals. There's Big Block 402's candy cane sitting right there. What do we got here? Okay, since published on Thursday, 4 hour live stream up to 10 people in the live to the whole time has 8 hours now. With 2 full watches, full day after the live. 8 hours. Yeah, okay. So 4 hour live stream, 2 people, 4 times 2 is 8. Yeah. Oh, up to 10 people in the live to the whole time. 8 hours. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know exactly how they figure it. A 4 hour lifetime, you got to look at the average there. 10 people in, up to 10. Taking forever. Yes. Oh, that's okay, Tim. Tim, it's your channel. You get to do what you want with it. You know? Um, I'm just here to help the people that want to get to 500. In order to get to 500, you need to put some videos out. You don't want to get to 500, you don't want to put videos out, then you don't have to. But if you want to grow your channel, and I mean, that's how I did mine. And I'm not telling people that this is what they got to do. I'm just telling people that this is what I did. Um, that's all. And it always goes to say it's your channel. You get to do what you want with it, whether you do that or not. Every time I swing through the gear, I say this. Take this, Buck. Take that, Barrows. I got one for you too, Terry Grover. Take this. Hey, Chris, are you uploading from your phone or a computer? My phone uploads a lot quicker if I turn off the Wi-Fi. Don't know why, but it does. All right, here's Big Mike's Hoopty Bar. One of my best lessons that helped me gain subscribers is to keep the videos between 5 and 10 minutes until you get enough people willing to sit through your longer ones. There you go. Video analysis. Well, that one I had 136 views, 150, 854 chat messages. So that's another thing too. Is the chat messages I think help out. PC laptop. Um, I'm trying to see how many. I had a peak. I had an average of 20 people and a peak of 27, and I had 55 watch hours. 56. Can't make any money on YouTube anyway. I'm on disability. That's right. I mean, you do what you got to do, Tim. It's all about you. See you in a few. What's he say here? Okay, since published and since uploaded are very different numbers. But I also track my hours viewed for last Thursday. And the numbers are going down. I don't know. Um, I know watch hours. All watch hours are different. I don't know if you understand that or not, but because if you look at my total watch hours, is tens of thousands of watch hours, and but I but the watch hours that count, I'm probably only around 5,000. You know? Well, I don't know. I did have a video that was attached to a viral video last year. So some days I lose hours watched because of that. Yes, because the watch hours go yearly. So whatever watch hours you had last year, if you had if you had 20 watch hours on this day last year, tomorrow you're going to have 20 hours less, unless today you did more than 20 hours. Well, guys, got to go feed the animals, get my evening chores done. Have a great night, everyone. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Big Mike. It's always good to see you. Have a good night. Stay cool, man. And mobile data will always have stronger connection than Wi-Fi most of the times, unless you have a badass router. I always prioritize mobile data. If you pay for unlimited data, use it. That's correct. Good night, Big Mike. Thanks for the tips, Big Mike, and have a great night. There's Fire Pinto. Hello, Fire Pinto. All right, see you, Mike. Hello, Fire Pinto. What do we got going on here? Oh, so we still got 16 people hanging out. 8:08. Does this fire pintle have a Ford motor in it? He's trying to push the pintle around the yard with no drive shaft. Yes, he's been doing that, Blake, since uploaded. It's just like when I look at my channel analytics, I always go lifetime. You could go 365, but then that's going to be different than lifetime of the channel. I don't know. It's just been a habit of mine to hit lifetime. But I had the same problem with my watch hours when I was trying to get to 4,000, and then um, Dr. Art was the one that told me. He said, "Man," he said, "the next day, he said, just go in there and hit the last 7 days, and it'll give you pretty close to what your watch hours are going to be." And they're like, "Oh, that makes sense because they're just using that, last 48 hours or 28 hours or yeah, I think it's 28 hours." Look, you have a link. Is it pinned to the top? I think it's pinned to the top there, Busted Radio. Uh-oh. Well, you can do it, Mater. I could put the link up again, Chris. Maybe I messed that link up. I don't know. It's possible. I've been known to do things like that. It could be like Jason the other night, and he put somebody else's link up for the for the channel link. Hey, there we go. Let me let Chris in here. Hello, Chris.
What's up, buddy?
How you doing?
Doing good. Doing
Yeah,
good.
how's the weather out there?
Storming.
Storming.
I'm doing well, buddy. Let me shut this off. I think I'm echoing.
But you're not getting all flooded out again, are you?
Let me shut this down, Buck. 1 second.
Okay.
There, is that better?
All right. You were okay before. I thought so.
Oh, okay.
Or
No,
is it me
it's
that has?
storming and hoping I'm not going to get flooded. No.
Okay. Because I know it was coming in the shop like crazy there.
Yeah, that's no kidding. It got pretty bad there for a little bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm just looking at Kentucky there. The same way with JB's having a bunch of storms too.
Yeah, it was pretty gnarly here the other day. But I wanted to stop in. I stop in these lives every week, and I never swing in and say hello to you or anybody else. So I finally got that video edited. Wanted to stop in and say hello.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for having me on here.
Yeah, I always wanted to stop on your lives on. You used to have them on a Sunday, but it never worked out for me. Because every now
Yeah,
and then you would let people in, but I haven't seen any for a while.
generally they're kind of like I just random come in and do a giveaway and then
Right.
say hi
Yes.
to everybody, and then
Yeah.
I'm gone.
Yep.
But
Well, I work
yeah,
second shift, so sometimes I can't get on the lives at work. So
well,
sometimes I can watch them.
yeah, that's the way it was for me for the longest time, and then YouTube just took over most of my life, and I cut my employment way down.
Yeah,
So I'm either in the office or in the shop now. I'm not at per se work much anymore.
I got you. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, boy. If I didn't have work, I could do a whole lot more YouTube. But I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe someday.
well, I jumped in both feet, and we'll see what happens. That's all you can do.
All right, it'll either work or it won't work, right?
It'll either work or it won't. And you don't have a choice for it not to work. So
Yeah. You never know. I mean, but I remember when I bought a bar and restaurant years ago, and somebody said, "Hey, you got to give it 5 years to find out if you're going to make it or not." You know, so I think I made Well, my girlfriend at the time, she wanted out in about 3.5 years, so that's as far
Yeah,
as we did.
it's a pretty good deal because I take everything that I make here and I give it right back to the channel, um, which makes it fun. Uh, we just enjoy it.
Oh, I know you do. You do enjoy that a lot. You can just
Oh,
you just tell it in your face and in your voice and in your actions. You know?
it's a ball. I just enjoy what, like, for you, for instance, when you had that shirt deal from Perpetual Projects. I laughed about that for a week.
Oh,
Uh, it's just I even saved it and took it in to show my wife, and I'm like, I can't believe he.
fat guy in a
I
little shirt.
it's
Well,
awesome.
that happened on a dare. I think it was cousin Mike Landon said that. I want to see that video
Yeah,
because
and
all they had left to give away, and I won it was a small T-shirt. And they said, "Well, just use it as a rag, you know." And and Landon says, "No, I want to see a video of you putting it on."
I would have lost. I would have lost the farm on that because I didn't think for nothing you'd come out wearing that shirt. I laughed. Oh,
Well, I'll tell you what. It took me about a week to get the nerve up to do it.
but that's what it's all about, right? It's
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
it's
And
entertainment.
I had plans on doing it, but I had all these. Which way am I going to do it? How am I going to do it?
It's just roll with it. Roll with it. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so funny. You got to make it fun, Buck. You got to have a
Oh
good
yeah.
time.
Well, that's why I just did that one with the goggles for Lars because Lars has been doing the goggles thing, and
Oh,
so um,
it's fun. I enjoy your video. I enjoy everybody's in here when I get a chance to watch them. But that
yeah,
one there, oh, yeah. Hold on, I'm dying. There,
yeah.
my computer about died on me. But
Hey,
yeah, that was so funny. That was so funny.
Junkyard D says, "Hey, Chris, I need to get you my address for that lift delivery."
Yeah, I've heard a lot of that here lately. I've heard a lot of that. Hey,
Yeah,
one
yeah.
of y'all going to win it. It's just we'll just have to wait and see.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
I
it. Yeah,
talked.
you're 3,000 away, aren't you?
I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I haven't even looked.
I thought you were a
I've
little
got
over two. A little over two.
Yeah, I've got 20 giveaways between now and then. It'll happen when it happens. I just think it's going to be cool. I talked to Wildfire on what is today, Buck? Sunday, Saturday?
Today is Saturday, July 8th.
Yeah, I talked to them on Thursday because what I want to do for the winter, and some of the guys on the chat here, because we all have the same community, right?
Yeah,
Um, they asked if I could. It would be cool if I delivered it and helped put it together, and I'm like, I'm down for that.
yeah,
But if somebody doesn't want that, so I asked Wildfire if we could just deliver it, and whoever wins it gets the same warranty. Because essentially, all I'm doing is providing the cash. So we're working on that. We may give away 2 or 3 lifts. I don't know. We're working on that.
yeah.
Um, but what it makes me happy about that, whether you win $1 or anybody in the chat, is that's life changing for some people.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They could make money off of it. They could support their family. They could. Uh, that would just make me happier, and I'll get out to see somebody make a living.
Yeah, and I said to if I did win it, I'd build a garage because I don't have a garage to put it in. But
Right.
if I did, I'd go in debt and build a garage because I've been wanting to. I just don't want that payment right now.
Oh, I hear you. And what we had a couple other gentlemen in the chat the other night that said, I guess one gentleman would have code issues, another gentleman would have room issues, or
Yeah,
it would cost more to win it than it would be worth to own it. And so I just figured if we get to that point to where if somebody wins it and can't afford to win it, if that makes sense, we would
yeah,
just try to offer a cash out option, and just give them money instead and then offer the lift at a later date.
Right.
Because I'd hate to have somebody win such a nice prize and then put them in a position where they couldn't own it.
They couldn't own it, right?
So,
Well, yeah, I mean, if that was the case, then they shouldn't participate. If they, if they
right,
feel that way. But I mean, if there's a cash option out, well, then that's a different story.
right. I want to
But if,
try to make it nice for everybody.
yeah, yeah. But I know myself. If that was the case, I probably just wouldn't participate if I
Right.
couldn't do anything with it.
We'll do something. We'll do something. Try to make it. It's like I said. I couldn't do 5 or 6 different options. We would just do the lift or the cash, or there's nothing else I could really do after that point. But there's just so many giveaways, and I mean, unfinished project is obviously the king of the hill right now.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. Well, he. I said that to him. He's either the smartest man I know, or no, luckiest man I know, or the smartest. And I said, nah,
yeah, yeah.
because he.
But I did that first challenge, and he answered it in 18 minutes, and I like to die. I'm
Yeah,
like, well, okay. Well, we'll have to put another one out, and then sure enough, in 4 hours, he won that one. I couldn't believe it.
yeah. Well, he's what he's. I don't know how he does it, but he watches everybody's videos, and not just some. I mean, everybody's.
Well, that's what he said.
Everybody else is in comments, and he's a very good YouTube supporter, and
That's awesome.
he's a very smart man too. I think he is, because he has a whole lot of knowledge up there in that noggin of his. So I
Well,
don't
my
know
plans are. Go ahead.
what's that.
My plans are to come to No Name, so hopefully I can meet everybody.
Oh yeah, I mean, even if you get down there on Thursday night for Lambert's for the flash mob car show
Yeah.
out in the parking lot, and have dinner with everybody, and it's just an awesome time. I mean, and if you can't make it there, at least come to the track and walk around inside. You know?
I'd like to come and meet everybody and then participate in the burnout. I'd like to bring Linda down and play
Yeah,
around in the burnout pad with you guys.
yeah,
Last year, that was the plan, but I had a Cletus event in Florida that fell on the same week. So unfortunately, I had to take that.
right.
But this week, there's nothing going on. So the plans are to be at No Name, um, which would be awesome to meet everybody. Uh, but my main reason for getting in here was talk with you about your CUDA. That thing is
Oh,
awesome. I love it.
hey, hey, before you start, Junkyard D has a question here. I've been thinking about doing some giveaways to spark more channel interest. Is there anything to look out for when doing a giveaway? And how can you verify your hidden subscribers?
Okay, to answer the first one, channel interest. I'm not sure how that affects it. I'm not. I started doing it from day one. I think my first giveaway was at 50 subs, and I haven't stopped since. Um, so I don't know. I didn't start late in the channel to notice the difference. So I don't know. I can answer that honestly. Now hidden subscribers, I don't pay a whole lot of attention to that now, but I did put out a statement regarding the lift and the cars because we are going to be giving away a Corvette. And the deal is when I go to give those away, if I can't verify a hidden subscriber, you won't win. And the reason for that is because I can't verify it one way or the other. So let's say if Buck's a subscriber and he wins the Corvette and I can't verify Buck's a subscriber, and then I've got, let's say, Auto Salvage Outlaws, who I can verify as a subscriber, then obviously I have to go with, ASO. So that has been put out there. Now, to verify your subs, Buck can even probably show you on here. You can go to your subscribers and pull up everybody that's a subscriber to your channel, with exception to the hidden ones. But I had to put it out there that, like, if you're hidden on my channel and you want this lift or a toolbox or a car or money, I have to be able to see it. And if I can't see it, then sorry, it's going to go to the next guy.
Right. So you just put that in like the small print or whatever.
Yep.
I can't.
Yeah,
Think of it.
100%. And
Yeah.
when we started getting into cars, and especially the higher end cars, we're going to have, obviously outside help for that. Kind of like the bigger channels do, because you just can't do it all by yourself.
Right.
even the lift is going to be tough with 5,000 people or whatever it ends up being, because we're going to have to verify live that, hey, we got 5,000 names here. But we got to plan for that. But like when we get to 25,000, 50, 100, 250, and 500, a million, that's going to be a little different.
Right, I got you. So you're gonna give away to one of the 5,000 subscribers, not the ones that are on that live.
Right. Well, and the way we do our giveaways are that you have to, one, be a subscriber, and two, you have to be present in the live when we give it away.
Oh, okay.
If you're not in the live when I give it away, snooze, you lose.
Okay.
When we gave away the welders, and some of the people in the chat here were there, I gave away a welder 5 times, and no one was there to claim it. And I was like, "Are you guys kidding me right now? Like, you were all here 15 minutes ago. Give me a thumbs up in the chat that you're here." And they didn't. So we, on the 6th one, a gentleman by the name of Everett in Florida just happened to be there and won the welder. And
Yeah.
I can't, I mean, as you know, Buck, I mean, I come into yours and say hi, hello, and then I had to go load Homer and had to leave for 20 minutes. Well, if you were giving away something and I wasn't there, well, I mean, that's
Right.
my fault.
Right.
But yeah, so that's the only rules I really got. You got to be a sub and be here when I do it.
Right. You got to be there to find out.
Right. And then you email me and I send you your stuff.
Yeah, because I was in your live when I won that T-shirt and the license plate, some stickers.
Yeah, we started out with small stuff and just worked our way up, and because I told everybody as this channel grows, the giveaways are going to grow, and we're going to give away 5 cars, and wherever it goes from there, it goes from there. And the millionth sub we're going to do. We talked about going and buying a 2023 or 24, whatever year we're in. We're going to do a live and go buy a new Corvette or a new whatever everybody decides, a new Demon. I don't care what it is.
Yeah.
And we're going to give it away live to somebody on the channel.
Cool.
And can you imagine just being there watching all day and then boom, you get a $150,000 prize, but we'll see when we get there.
Well, I wish you luck in all that, and I wish you success too.
Oh, it's just a ball. I just want to see some people get some cool stuff. Filling one garage at a time, buddy.
Yeah.
I mean, we always keep a mountain of stuff over here. And as you know, I don't know how much of the community page you watch, but I'll just get on there and go, the first man that can tell me this, I'll give you a socket set, or I'll give you a whatever.
Yeah.
And we just randomly just give away stuff like that. And it's cool because not a whole lot of people can just randomly go get these things, and just out of the blue, because you were on the internet for 15 minutes one day, you got a $500 toolbox,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, well, just like that last one that I participated in with the three things that were in the box.
right.
I just happened to get on YouTube and I saw the community page and said, "Hey, answer it." And I thought, well, I remember talking about spark plugs and something else or other. So I said, "All right, boom, boom, boom." I gave it a try.
Yeah, there was like 200 or 300 guesses on that, and the one guy got close, but he swapped out like spark plug heat shields for a flex plate, or a starter for a flex plate, and both of them were right. So he kind of he shot himself in the foot.
Oh,
So we normally open them live, right, just so I can show everybody like it is legit. Well, right
yeah.
when that happened, Unfinished Project won all that crap. So I had to have the box to ship him all his stuff. So I had to kind of do it here on my desk,
Yeah.
but I don't know. It's fun. It makes it fun for everybody.
Oh, Mohawk says, "Thank you for all you do." And oh yeah, the drain pan, Chris. He got one of them
Oh,
drain pans on Father's Day.
yeah, that was pretty cool. The Father's Day giveaway, I had a ball.
Yeah.
Like, hey, if you're a dad in here, just tell me you're a dad. And I sent everybody it was a dad something.
Yeah, yeah. He said that he did a little short about it. He was excited about it.
Yeah.
Building one shop at a time, right, Chris?
One shop at a time, buddy.
One drain pan at a time.
Yep. Yeah, we got those drain pans. Advanced Auto Parts, one of our sponsors, and
Uh-huh.
uh, we went up one day and just I went to buy a bunch of stuff, and they just went in with when we filled my whole pickup truck, and
Oh,
then I brought it here, and I had like 10 or 12 of those, and a bunch of jack stand jacks, and all kinds of stuff, and I just like, you know what? Let's just give a bunch of it away right now, and
yeah.
it was Father's Day, and I said, if you're a dad, I'm gonna send you a Father's Day gift. We did the same thing for Mother's Day last year. I think we gave away pink tool bags or something. It's just fun.
Yeah,
It's
I
fun.
missed it too, auto salvage. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I keep those random because I want people to keep an eye on it and
Right. They need to be they need to have the ring the bell, right? Ring
yep,
the bell, right?
ring the bell and
And then you'll be
I
notified.
mean we gotta get
Just like I did. I start going through YouTube, and boom, I was notified you had a community page there. You know,
yep.
just like when I was out here on a Sunday morning one time, and I wanted to get rid of this one upcoming live I had, so I started it, and it's seven o'clock on a Sunday morning. I'm like, nobody's going to show up. Well, I had 8 people out there with me walking around my yard,
Yeah. Oh shit.
and that's only because they're notified. And I just got
Right.
a banner from somebody on my phone where it says, "Hey, this person's live," and that's how
Yep.
that works. You're not
And it had to
notified.
be and it had to be cool just to go random and then here comes everybody. That's what's
Oh
awesome.
yes, it was. Well, I was only trying to get rid of because what happens is if you start a live on YouTube and you just like don't finish it, I moved over to StreamYard instead. Well, that little live stayed there as an upcoming live, and it was scheduled for 1969.
It'd have been a minute, wouldn't
And the only way I got rid of it, I was trying something. So I got the live and I started it, right?
it? Right.
And that's how I got rid of it is by starting it. You know?
Oh, okay. Well, that makes
So
sense.
if you ever get in there and because I do a lot of redirects, I'll take my live and redirect to somewhere else. And every time I went to redirect it, this little live would show up with my Skylark on it. I'm like, well, how do you get rid of that? I could never get rid of it. So I started it that Sunday and I got rid of it.
That's awesome, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah.
But this StreamYard, you can't beat it though. I used to fart around with that YouTube and it just was a
Right.
mess. And then Dutch said, "Hey, go to StreamYard. It's a lot easier." And then I believe that's how I found you. I went up to the live section and there we go. But
Yeah.
uh, I mean, I wouldn't trade it for nothing now.
Right. Yeah. I like the StreamYard because of the things you can do in there. And on YouTube, you can't. You
No,
can't you can't add a person in there. You can if you schedule it or something. I think you
right.
can, but you can't just let somebody in. Uh, and I don't know about putting other like pages and stuff up like I do. I don't think you can.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I had a bad experience the 2 times I used it, and I won't do it anymore. With the microphone not working, and you couldn't have people in unless you invited them,
Right.
and it wasn't worth all that jazz. So
Right. Well, engine light garage is back, and technician Troy is back. They're in rather. Hello, everyone. Constitutional corner. But you were talking about my CUDA. You wanted to come in and say something.
yeah, I just want to tell you how much I love watching that series you got started on it. It's awesome.
Yeah, and that all just came about by chance. How often do you run into a 70 Barracuda?
You
And
don't,
I wasn't ready. I wasn't well. I can't say I wasn't ready because I already bought it, but I wasn't ready to buy it. But it came up, and I'm like, man, I did whatever I could to get that car because I always wanted one. And
oh
then
yeah, you can't pass something up like that if you can feasibly make it
no,
happen.
because it was a very fair price, and a very dear friend of mine. I helped him out, and it helped me too. So it all worked. It all came out in the wash. I mean, the engine's no good in it, and transmission needs help, but hey, that's what I do. So I don't even care. And then once I started digging in all that rust, I was like, man, it was overwhelming. I was like, man, how am I going to be able to do this?
Piece at a
Well, I'm
time, like
happy
you
where
did
I'm at.
Buck.
You know,
Yep.
it'll be a good 40-footer anyway. Maybe even a 20-footer.
Oh, those cars are appreciated whether they're patinaed, rusted, or
Oh, I know.
beautiful.
I
Yeah, I
know.
mean,
And my brother had one back in the 70s. I probably about 73, 74, or something like that. I was only a kid, maybe 13 years old. And I had a 446 pack, and I remember him taking me for a ride in it, and the floor was rumbling. Uh, yes. I just always loved that car. And then his brother in law demolished it on him, hit a wall with it.
oh,
And we don't. And my nephew said, he always said, "Boy, I'd love to find that car." And I'm like, "Man, I don't know if you'll ever find that one because that one was twisted up pretty good. And even if you did find it, I don't know if you'd want it."
right.
you know. And then this came along, and when I called him, I says, "Hey, I got a chance to buy a Cuda," and he said, "Get out." He said, "Well, I want to go with you when you go pick it up." I said, "Hey, no problem. Come on with me."
That's
So
awesome, Buck.
yeah, he had fun digging it out. And unfinished projects. So the guy that named it the Cruda.
It's an awesome name. That's what I love about it.
It is because it is very crude. Now I'm starting to clean it up some, but man, if you look back though,
Yeah, I remember when he started that firewall in the doghouse, and whew,
oh yeah, yeah. When I first cut that piece off of the fender well, the inner fender apron and part of the cowl. And so I picked it up and I said, "There ain't no turning back now." There was a big hole.
I
There was a
think you
big
actually said that in the video too. Well, I'm
yeah,
in.
I did.
Ain't no
Yeah, ain't
getting out
no
of it
turning
now.
back now.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. But hey, if you run into engine and transmission trouble, I know a guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know you had me thinking about that 340 for a while now, but um, man, I just like a 440. I don't know. I never really had one. I had a
yeah.
bunch of 318s and 360s and stuff, but I
Oh
never
yeah, for sure.
never had a 440. And to me, like like my brother had that Cuda with the 440, and I'm like, well, that's which way I want to go.
Yep. You gonna go 4 speed back?
No, it's automatic transmission in that one. Um, I, I'm done shifting gears. I like the
Yeah.
click, click. Let's go.
I hear you. I'm assuming that's a 727 with what, an 8 3/4 probably.
It does have an 8 3/4 with 456 spool in it. So
Oh,
that car's been a drag car since 1978. So that thing's been put through the ringer many
right.
times.
You gonna leave the 456?
Well, that I don't know. I have to. I guess it all depends on which engine goes in there,
That's
or
fair.
how I build that engine.
Right.
Because if I build an engine that doesn't like all the R's, then I need to get rid of that.
Right.
So,
Well, if
but
you get
there's a whole lot of people on here willing to help me decide which way to go there.
well, if you get to the point where you need like I've got a 410 punk in here for a 8 3/4
So
sitting
yeah.
down in the shop. You get into a point for that. If you need it, just let me know. I'll give it to you.
Oh,
Um,
get out! Thank you so much.
yeah, no problem. Um, yeah, it's a full setup. I think it might be actually sitting out here in this garage. I can't remember, but yeah,
Yeah, the 440 has its own sound. Yep. Rabbit Transit. I forgot to say hi to Rabbit Transit.
RTG.
And oh well, first responder. I took it apart, and the clutches are a little smoky and stuff, but I didn't see anything busted up inside there. Um, but I will need help with that, and I'm most likely be on the phone with you and John Wilburn, and I'll order parts through Cope. But that's way down the road. I got to get that Buick together. That Buick motor should be back next week.
Nice.
I hope I have enough time to, as long as parts come in and everything is right when they come in.
That's
know,
it. If they come in, if they're right.
if they're right and they're good. I mean, I've had many parts out of the box ain't no good. So as long as
Yep.
all that stuff works out, I should have that 455 in there before No Name Nationals. I mean, there's 75 days left. I should be able to get the motor put together and by next. Well, it wouldn't be next weekend, but it'd be the middle of the week after, I would say.
Now I've never been there, Buck. I didn't go last year. Is there plenty of parking down there for truck and trailers?
Oh yeah, that place is huge. If you want to, you can go online or in your Google Maps and look at it from up above. You know,
Okay.
Google Maps and we actually stayed out in the field. I pulled my truck and trailer down in there, set my tent up. You know, and they had those big motor coaches and motor homes and towing trailers and the pits where the macadam is real big. Everybody had trucks and trailers there.
That sounds
There,
cool.
there
All right,
was a
good
there was
deal.
that's a pretty big place. It's a real nice facility, I think. But I haven't been to very many facilities
Right.
either. But there was a lot of room there. I mean,
Well, that
even
sounds good.
last year there was only a couple hundred people, but 100 and some cars, I think. So, and there was still a whole lot of room.
Okay. All right, Buck. Well, I'm gonna skin out of here, brother. I just wanted to come in and say hi. Thank you for all you do for the community. You know how I appreciate that. And
Yeah,
yeah, bet you about your CUDA for a minute. And I'm gonna get out of here and go watch some TV. And I got a burnout competition in the morning, so I gotta get some sleep. But uh, just say hello to everybody in the chat, and I'm gonna move on. Thank you, Buck.
all right. Thank you for stopping in, Chris, and
Yes,
thank you
sir.
for all you do.
Yes, sir. We'll catch you on the flip side, buddy.
All right, see ya.
See you guys.
All right, that was awesome. We had Buster Radio Garage in the house. What did I miss here? Rabbit Trans is looking for an 8 3/4 center section, 355, 391, or 410 for his wife's Barracuda. If anyone has one available, reach out to Rabbit Transit Garage. Let's put his link up there. Paste. There's Rabbit Transit's garage link. See if Chris can look. If anybody can help him out with a rear, reach out to him on his channel. You can always just leave him a comment in his video or see if you can send him an email through his about page. Well, thank you, Sean. So do I. I love how far I've come. Um, but it's you have to put in the time and put in the work too. Still have to do a video on my winnings from Honest Paintings. Did you win Honest Paintings? Did you? I think are you fooling me? Yeah, it's like Rabbit Transit says there, tons of parking for truck and trailer. Appreciate it, sir. Yeah, no problem there, Rabbit Transit. I hope somebody can help you out. Unfinished project. You got an 8 3/4 chunk for Rabbit Transit. He's looking for one. Twisted Mopar, Rabbit Transit. Twisted Mopar, you got an 8 3/4 chunk for Rabbit Transit. He's looking for one. I put his link in here. TMG. Hello, Constitutional Corner. Yeah, what they say? I'm a rock star. They said to me one time. I said, yeah, from under a rock star. No, I've been enjoying myself, Sean. It's been a wonderful community here. A lot of good people, and I get awesome people in every every week. You know. Hey, there's Jack Stands and Cinder Blocks.
Hey guys, how y'all doing tonight?
All right, how's yourself? Looks like you're a little busy there.
I am in the shop. I'm still wearing the welding cap. Hey guys, how y'all doing tonight? Hang on, I'll turn off the other playing.
Unfortunately, I don't. I may win.
There we
one
go.
soon.
Sorry, I had the other audio still playing. Yeah, I was doing some rust repair in the firewall there, so I've been
Okay.
following the stream as much as I could. My wife called. Sorry for the last 15, 20 minutes I was out, but now I just got to jump back on. I was actually trying to jump into live stream when she called, so we got that
Okay.
conversation over with, and here I am.
What's that again? I was reading.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was over here working on fixing some rust on the firewall, and I was actually trying to jump into the live stream when my wife called, and had that conversation and got that over with. Now I'm back. So,
Oh, cool. All right.
where were we at in the conversation? I missed a little bit.
Oh, that's what I missed. Where are we at in the conversation? No, just Chris from Buster Radio Garage just come in and we were talking about my CUDA or CRUDA,
Ah,
and
yes.
then he just jumped out because he has a burnout competition in the morning, so he had to get some sleep.
Cool beans.
But that's about it. We were just saying hi to Twisted Mopar Garage and Rabbit
Twisted Mopar
Transit.
showed up a few times. Yeah.
Rabbit Transit's looking for a 8 3/4 chunk if anybody has one.
8 3/4 chuck for a lathe?
No, chunk. The third member for an 8 3/4 Mopar rear.
Oh, okay.
The center section.
No Mopar parts here. Sorry.
Yeah. But that's what we were talking about.
Cool. Well, how's everybody doing tonight?
I'm doing fine.
Good
A
deal.
little warm because I don't have air conditioning in the house now.
I'm out in the garage. It's warm here too.
Yeah, I don't mind. I like the heat. A lot of the times it gets too cold in the house for me. I got to go outside to warm up. There you go,
6
Rabbit
one, half
Transit.
dozen of the other.
Unfinished project says he has one near him.
Whew. It's
$1,000.
totally rebuilt, ready to go though.
Yeah. Daddy's Money Garage and I are working on repairing a few leaks on the Junkyard Jet.
Daddy's Money Garage. I like that name.
Yeah, did you ever watch them?
I haven't been there yet.
Oh, okay.
You know that every time I'm on one of these live streams, I find other channels that I haven't seen yet.
Oh yeah, well you will because there's a lot that come in.
That's the goal: is find those channels, go watch them, and hopefully they, find me and go watch me. So
he calls the third member a pig's head. Let me put up his link, Chris. I'll try to find Daddy's Money Garage too. They were with Uncle Tony's garage for a while, and then
okay, I'm familiar with Uncle Tony's garage.
Yeah, Austin and John and I can't think of the other guy's name. Jared. Anyway, they this one
Junkyard Jet.
Yeah, Uncle Tony gave him the car. That's Chris. And looks like I might have a storm coming in. Mohawk got a storm coming in.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Hi Mohawk.
Before Jack Stands and Cinder Blocks. Oh, first responder.
First Responder Garage, meet Jess and Sid Blocks. I've watched a little bit of his footage. I've been subscribed to him for a bit. I think he was doing one the other day. I think he was having transmission problems on the side of the road.
No, he was going to pick up a transmission.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't think he was having.
I didn't catch much of that because my phone rang and I was at work.
He went and picked up transmissions for JB's little shop and drove him up to his shop. It's like a 6-hour drive one way.
Wow.
Just to help JB out.
That's dedication right there.
That's just kind of, this community is awesome.
It is.
That would bend over backwards to help you if they can. And it's so cool just to see that stuff.
Sorry, my screen is here, but the camera's there.
Well, that's what's happening with me because the screen is here and I have the camera
Okay,
here.
you're doing the same thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
because
I could
I
use the
have a
camera on the laptop, but it's lower
right.
quality camera.
I have a fan in the window, and it's all the air is blowing on the microphone on the camera, so I had to move the. 'Cause I usually have it in front of me, but yeah, well, next week will be all right. I hope.
You were reading off some stuff earlier on one of the channels you were reviewing. They were talking roughly. I would think it was a topic of one of their videos. About um, family legacies or family heritage, or just automotive heritage in general. And people like to pass down vehicles from father to son and stuff. My very first car was a '65 Mustang. My dad bought that car when I was in the second grade,
Uh-huh.
and that was my first car. And it wasn't running when I got it, and I spent probably a year of my working at grocery stores and stuff. So you spent a year of my money rebuilding the motor and stuff. And for my birthday, they bought me a new gas tank because we'd realized the gas tank was completely rotted out. And we put it all together and got it running. I drove it for a few months. Of course, already had put brakes and stuff in by the time I got to drive it. I drove it for a semester and a half while I was in high school. Pulled it off the road again and spent the time to do the whole body work, strip it down to bare metal where there was metal, put a good primer on it, and eventually got the car painted back to the original color, which was poppy red.
Yeah.
And I know there's a '66 Mustang in the group.
That's
It's not the
Guy's Garage.
New Guy's Garage. Yeah,
New Guy's Garage. Yes.
yeah. He's the
Yep.
brother of the new Guy's guitar.
Guitar.
Yes,
Right.
and so same color. Mine was inline six car, and the original. I mean, every time I sanded through, the body had like at least 7 colors of paint. 7 colors. When I stripped it down, stripped the valve cover down. It had blue paint on it when I got it. When I stripped it down, it actually was poppy red underneath there too.
Oh.
So that was one of the 2 options for the engine valve covers. Was the valve cover and air cleaner would be poppy red or Ford blue. So I restored that whole car. It was a numbers matching inline 6. Restored the whole car. Got it by my senior year. That was what I drove my senior year. So, and
Cool.
I took that car even. I took the seats out to restore the seats, and that was one of my shop class projects was restoring the seats.
Oh.
But by then, they already knew I was restoring the car. It wasn't nothing new to those people. But I made it A in shop.
Yeah, we got Daddy's Money's Garage link up there for you if you wanted to check them out.
All right.
You can always come back later if you want.
I plan on just probably Monday or Tuesday when I get caught up on stuff, because I'm actually working tomorrow too. But Monday or Tuesday, or even if I get some time tomorrow, I'm going to start rewatching. I'm going to catch as many links as I can and go watch those channels and subscribe to the channels and stuff, and pick my favorite videos. So,
well, if you want to come back and just get this Daddy's Money Garage link, it's at the 2 hours and 50-minute mark.
Yeah, we're at 2:54.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. I've always found when I'm doing my lives, having a conversation with myself or the chat group is really hard. Love when somebody else will at least jump in to help the conversation keep going.
Yeah, that keeps it. It keeps your mind going too, and it gives you something to talk.
New ideas. Picking with Pickle's good at jumping in on mine. 6% recycled jumps in. Mater's Garage jumps every time. One of your moderators, the GT350.
Yeah, Rich GT350.
Rich, yeah, he's good at jumping into mine. At least jumping in the comment section.
Yep.
I don't think he's ever actually jumped into the live, but he's always in the comment section.
No, but that was when I first started. I only had, it was 8, 10 people, whatever, and then, but then, see, I was in the NoNameNational
last year
community too when I was doing reviews. So a lot of people were jumping in just to see what channels were coming up next, and
Yeah.
um, I see StreamYard changed their ways, and I used to be able to put the video up and the sound would come through, and now you have to do it differently, and it's a pain in the butt. But
More settings.
well, no, not settings. You have to just load their channel up. Before I used to be able to just put a page up there and have all the channels, and then just click on each channel and play the video.
Oh, okay.
And the sound will come out. Now I got to put up each individual page. I have to stop the. I have to stop the screen, and then add a new screen every time. So it's just a pain in the butt.
Okay. Yeah.
So now
Are you a subscriber to StreamYard, or are you still on the free service?
I'm still on the free service.
Okay.
I only do like. Well, I usually get a message like 2 weeks ahead of time or a week ahead of time or something, and I'm at like 13 hours, 14 hours out of the 20 they give you. So
So you're at the upper limits of what they give you on the free?
well, they give you 20. They give you 20 hours. So I always a lot of months I get a warning from them, and like I'm getting close to my 20 hours.
Oh, okay.
I may want to think about upgrading, but I haven't
okay.
upgraded yet because I haven't gone over my 20 hours. And I thought, well, because it's like $20 a month or something, like $18 a month.
Yeah.
But no, Chris, you don't have to
kinda
pay
pricey.
for StreamYard as long as you don't use more than 20 hours of live streaming a month.
Okay. Well, just in anything where they incentivize you to pay the service, they also unlock more features. So that's why I was trying to wonder
Right,
if. Okay.
yeah, if you see the guys with banners and stuff and backgrounds and all, and they'll probably be the paid guys. And another thing with the paid guys is you can, like, if we're on this live, I can have this live on my channel, and then you could have this live
Right.
on your channel. So all your
That was
people,
another one I was looking into.
yeah, your people could join in with me, and then when we all would get the hours and all that
Right.
stuff, it's shared or something. I haven't done that. Um, didn't really.
And that's
have
where
to.
I was looking into it too, because, for a while it felt like I was getting more watch hours if I jumped into somebody else's live streams. And then now I'm at the other end of that where you've seen my complaints this evening.
Yeah.
I did a 4-hour live stream the next day or 2 days even. Had no hours, not even a point whatever. And then somebody jumped on and watched it and it had 4 hours. And then somebody else jumped on and watched it. It had like another half an hour. But now it has 4 hours total. But I did go back and look at the analytics. Since published and the other since uploaded, completely different numbers. But if I'm also tracking my hours watched, I track that daily, because I did, like I said, had a video, because one of my oldest videos, it's a 22R propane turbo. That video's got 40,000 views, supposedly. Every month I used to get an email saying, hey, it had 1,000 views or whatever. And I still have a couple gun videos up. And the more I deleted gun videos, the more views that video got. And I caught one a while back, about 2 years ago. It was an old video. It was lingering around for 4 years. When I finally deleted that last video, my channel skyrocketed.
Yeah, how about that?
Yeah. So, I mean, it was fun, too, because some of those gun videos would even say, hey, you got 1,000 views this month. But at the end of the year, I only had 1,500 views for the whole year. You got to love those YouTube analytic math.
Yeah, how about it? And then you got to watch the view too, because a view can be 30 seconds long. And not the whole 15 or 20.
And back in the day, a view was a view, and then I was $5 away from getting my first check from YouTube 10 years ago. And $5 away. I was at $95. And they changed the rules on me, and they said, yeah, you got to have this many thousands of subscribers and blah, 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 and all this numbers. I was like, whatever. I gave up. I kept poking around but I'm only every 6 months I'd posted a video here and there. I did a couple gun videos that went great, and then they demonetized gun videos. You know, so I mean, they just keep cutting me off at every opportunity. So here, by the numbers, say Social Blade estimates I'll have 1,000 subscribers by mid-November, and I don't know what it's. I don't think Social Blade will estimate hours viewed, but that's a cool yellow truck. Yeah, that's kind of a school bus yellow or a harvest yellow. But yeah, it probably might take me a lot longer to get to the 3,000 or 4,000 hours viewed, because I mean you could be partially monetized at 3,000 hours, and then the 4,000 hours is going to take me even longer. I barely broke 1,000 hours last month. Finally, you know, and it's a 10-plus-year-old channel.
Seems like it takes forever because I had last October I had like 749 watch hours, and I broke my 4,000 in middle of April, I think it was. But I was kicking butt to do it, you know.
Yeah.
I kept doing premieres.
So are you fully monetized now?
Yeah, but it's only pennies. It's, you know, I think
Pennies still?
I think I have $68 since April.
So you haven't got your first check yet.
No.
Got to break $100 to get a check still.
Right. Yep.
You're getting there. You're getting there.
Oh yeah. You know, I really didn't get in it to I never even thought I'd get 500 subscribers, let alone 3,600. You know.
Yeah.
But I do, and so you just go through the motions, and so that's what I did. So I monetize all my videos. That one I didn't because we were talking about weird stuff. So I just, you know, I left that one slide.
My oldest video, I finally posted a portion of it. I'd been watching back when they were only a YouTube channel. It was I can't get it out now. Roadkill Garage or Roadkill TV. Back when they were only on YouTube before they got, you know, bought up by, and I didn't know at the time those guys were editors of the Motor Trend magazines that we grew up reading. You know, Hot Rod and Motor Trend. You know, 4x4 and all the lower truck magazines. Those guys were editors of those magazines that spun off and did their own YouTube thing. Got big enough on YouTube that Motor Trend bought out their YouTube channels. But my oldest video was trying to imitate them by a little bit. I'd already bought one Toyota truck in Idaho and drove it down to Texas. By the second one, I was like, hey, wait a minute. Why don't I buy a GoPro or a camera? I bought a GoPro at a pawn shop. Made the absolute worst footage you'd ever seen. Somehow I spent a good bit of time on one of the videos and edited, and found, while I was editing the video, I found a very interesting baboon-shaped rock.
Yeah. I saw
and all of his videos on Rumble are monetized. So is it easier to get monetized on Rumble, Mater?
Yep, and what's the name got monetized on Facebook, no problem. But I never tried.
You know, I recently got, because I've been sharing links to my YouTube videos on Facebook, and occasionally I'll throw just a raw short onto Facebook, and I got an invite from Facebook to become Facebook Pro, and so I did some of that paperwork. It spent me probably 2 hours just getting it all filled out, and I post some stuff occasionally there just to Facebook, see how it goes.
Yeah,
but I feel like I've got all this time and effort involved in the YouTube thing. You know, I'm closer there. So, you know, I'm at 670 with the subscriber count. So, I mean, at 750, I'm three-quarters of the way there. So, except for the hours viewed. And I figure that we'll eventually pick up too. Yeah, I mean, I travel for work. So, I mean, some of the stuff I do is travel related. I started literally just filming stuff. I mean, my first video was filmed in a hotel parking lot. You know, I didn't know how to film. I didn't know how to edit. That's why I'm taking this 10-year-old footage and now editing it, because back then I didn't even know how to splice two pieces of film roll together to edit it and put it up. You know, literally my first couple videos that got posted were shot on a cell phone and just uploaded. So
Imagine getting a few $1,000 budget for every video. Oh my.
yeah, geez, that's my goal is to. I actually have a job standing offer. When I was in the Army, I worked on Apache helicopters, so I have avionics background. There's standing offer at my local airport. They need an avionics tech. They would actually match my hourly rate that I currently make, but also make a lot more money on per diem, which is tax-free income. So if I can at least make the YouTube channel come close to making the same money as I make on my per diem,
Yeah.
I'm moving it. This garage I'm paying rent, and I'm also paying rent for my camper here. My landlord's great. He let me move into here. The understanding also is I clean the shop. You know, I clean up other people's messes in the shop. I clean up his mess in the shop even, and I have to keep my mess cleaned up as much as possible. But I have a little bit of shop space. I have to be careful about other vehicles that are in the garage that aren't mine, because they don't want some of those vehicles being on public video to where somebody might go, hey, I want to buy that, or potentially break into the shop and steal parts or steal the whole car. So I have to be careful that way. But I mean, I have a garage here. I don't even have a garage at home, even though I'm on 8 acres. So that might be another consideration before I go to working on projects at home, where I'm going to work on them at to film this stuff. And we have a good four bay carport at least at the house.
Cool.
So, I mean, it's not my retirement plan, but it's a plan to at least get me home with the family because I'm on the road right now.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
All right, guys. I'm going to read some of the comments.
Go ahead. I just wanted to see.
You mean you don't, Blake? I don't know where that one's coming from yet. Feels pretty close. I mean, we're all working towards a goal of being YouTubers or monetized on YouTube. And that, like my comments before, I feel like I found my tribe finally. I did a sticker exchange with 6% Recycled because I saw on some of his videos. I don't even know how I found 6% Recycled, but on some of his videos, he had stickers in the background on one of his Jeeps. I was like, hey, let's do a sticker exchange because I know YouTube likes that, that kind of what's the word I'm looking for? If you shoot videos and comment in each other's videos about each other, even do a video together, YouTube likes those type of still can't get the word out. I was hoping I'd get it there, so I did that exchange with 6% Recycled, and it took us 2 tries because the mailman decided to deliver an empty envelope from 6%.
Daddy's money.
And so, I mean, he got my sticker. Finally, I got his sticker. And, yeah, collaboration. Thank you. Yeah, the algorithm likes collab videos. So that's where we started that. And he's like, hey, have you heard of the NoNameNational? I was like, no. And so the more he told me about it, and I started finding some of the other 6% or the NoNameNationals group, and finally was able to pitch in and sign up for the NoNameNationals. And that's where I've started finding more and more of these live streams. And finally I was like, hey, does live stream count towards my hours viewed? Because I need a lot of that. So there's a link.
Yeah, there's Daddy's Money's garage link back a little bit.
There we go.
We're working on the jet. Everything has gone wrong today, but it's fixed thanks to technician Troy. Yeah, he was in here earlier to tell us about it. I'm glad you're all straightened out there, Austin.
I mean, like I said, though, I feel like I found my tribe.
Yes. This community is awesome. I'm telling you.
It's a great community. And there's people that show up.
If you have an
and that's what I like to announce, because I've been really bad about announcing when I plan to have a live stream.
But
I did a live stream 4th of July, and I was over here welding on the truck. There was 4 or 5 or 6 people that were just commenting on, hey, why don't you try this while you're doing that? But I mean, on one of my previous live streams, I was actually installing the engine and transmission, and you can see it's not in the truck anymore. But I'll chalk that up as a test fitting again. Put the engine and transmission in. It took me 3.5 hours to do it by myself.
Yeah.
And
Spanky's garage.
these trucks originally, came with either small blocks or big blocks. So the 8.1 fits in the engine bay, but that 2000 series Allison does not want to fit under the body of this truck.
So would you have
And
a body lift on or what?
I have put a body lift on, and I took it back out because I did a little bit of hammer work to the firewall to
Yeah.
get it in during the live stream. And I was like, I'm going to go take that whole thing back out and just clean up that and do a lot more hammer work on the firewall. So when it goes back in the next time, it's going in. I still have part of the body still has 2x4s under it on one side of the frame. But this particular transmission was from a UPS truck. So the has a parking brake drum on the back of the transmission. And since the parking brake on this truck really didn't work great to begin with, I'm thinking, why don't I adapt the parking brake pedal from the truck and use that parking brake drum as an assist? Because some of the Allison transmissions, no finger quotes here, don't have a great parking paw. And I'm planning to use this truck to tow my fifth wheel camper. And so I don't want to break a parking paw while I'm at a gas station somewhere,
Gotcha.
and have my whole camper and truck I've restored go barreling down a mountain or something and, hit something. So give that extra, because this truck was originally a manual shift transmission truck. So, I mean, it has a great and well-used parking brake. It's just the parking brakes on the rear axle don't do very much anymore.
All right, there's his link, Blake. That's jack stands and cinder blocks. He was wondering what's your guest's name and what's he planning on racing and how many cups of coffee did he drink before he came on?
I have not drank any coffee. I've had a few adult dessert beverages.
The adult dessert beverages. There you go.
Silver bullets.
Or bullets,
in this case. But I'm actually getting a lot more comfortable on camera. If you listen to some of my early YouTube videos, I do a lot of breathing and distressed talking. So, but barley pop? Yeah, barley pop. There we go. Jack Stands and Cinder Blocks is the name of the channel, but the handle is actually wrench every day. I think I commented on that earlier because they threw my link up there. And I do try to get out here, even if it's only 10 or 15 minutes worth of work. Get out here every day, or I think somebody even commented about that. Get out here and just look at the project. Stare at it for 5 to 10 minutes. Write down what I plan to do. Sometimes I get overwhelmed. I have 15 million things that need done on this project. Let's prioritize again, and figure out what to do or what to do next. I actually did a video recently, Jack Stands and Cinder Blocks Challenge. I invite y'all to put a little clip of my video and your video and show me some of your projects and how they're being supported off the ground, or a future project vehicle if it's still sitting on cinder blocks out in the backyard, or even if it's on flat tires. If you got something you're working on currently and it's kind of being held up in a sketchy manner. I've done it. We've all done it. I had this cab was actually at the front of the frame here while I was working on the back part of the cab where the cab sits now. I stripped all the rusts down to bare metal, re-zinced it, and repainted all the back part of the frame, and then now put the cab back where it belongs, set it back down, just long enough to try to put the engine and transmission in to realize the body lift wasn't enough to get that transmission under the cab. 16-inch 4-post lift.
Yeah. And then
16-inch 4-post lift. Somebody needs to reiterate on how to do that 16-inch 4-post lift.
That's what he has.
Most 4-post lifts are a few feet.
It's probably 4 jack stands.
Yeah, well, I had semi-truck jack stands that are part of the cab. And then they even gave me some pipe welders jacks to work with. And at least those have kind of like the old school if you've ever had to adjust a house that had cinder blocks under it, and some of the framing of the house had to be readjusted or releveled, the old household jacks used to be mechanical threaded screws.
Right.
I remember as a kid going under the house in the crawl space, and we re-leveled the house. Buck is sharp. Dually rims. This is a 1-ton, but it did not have a dually rear axle. No plans of putting a dually rear axle unless I get a dually bed. Currently, I have plans to put a disc brake rear end from a slightly more modern 14-bolt rear end. So I'm going to take the whole 14-bolt rear end. I think the offset or the whole wheelbase is effectively the same within an inch because this is a flatbed truck anyway. So what I'm going to do is put new spring perches on that axle. And that particular rear end came out of a 8.1 Allison truck as well. And so I'm going to put disc brake rear end under my truck. So
Hey, that email on your about page, is that your email?
is it the Casey at Jackson Cinderblocks?
Cinderblocks.com?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I can send an email there. I'll send you my address, and you can send me yours back, and I'll
Please.
send you some stickers.
Yes, absolutely. Anybody on here, if you hit my channel, that's on the description or the channel page. And I have a very unique email address. It's hard to tell people how to type it out, but if you go to there, there's a link directly to it. And please email that address or any of my email addresses, and we'll do a sticker exchange. I have the smaller, just the Jack Stand and Cinder Blocks logo stickers, and now I have a rendering of this truck with the Jack Stand and Cinder Blocks as well as a QR code sticker. So I'll be more than happy to give away stickers, because that's I'm not charging anything for any of the stuff, right now. It's free to anybody that wants it, and that's the share and share alike program here. And that's why it's just such a great community.
Yeah, hey, Technician Troy, Scarlett, the four-eyed Cuda, just bought one of those Max Jacks, and he did a video on it. So if you wanted to go check him out, he's in the.
Who did the video?
Scarlett, the four-eyed Cuda. He's in registered for No Name Nationals.
Okay.
He's on John Wilburn's page, and we just did a review of him tonight. And
Yes,
he did a whole video on installing it and how it works and stuff. I don't know if that'll help you or not, but
Scarlett four-eyed Cuda. I'm gonna go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
You should subscribe. You should be subscribed to him, aren't you?
I am now.
Okay.
At Max Jack install part 2.
Yeah,
is this a garage jack?
Yes, it's like a portable thing too. But his link is in the description of this live.
Oh, watch it either tomorrow or Monday at work.
Yeah.
With my particular job, we're waiting on weather probably until 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning most days. And while my techs are waiting on weather, I get to slack as well. And then
procrastinate.
I'm a professional procrastinator now too, aka
I'm
management.
very good at procrastinating. Are you bringing the Cuda? No, I'm not. I'm bringing the Buck, my Buck Skylark. Hopefully, I have the 455 engine ready and in it by then, but it all depends on parts and if they're right and if they get here and exhaust and all that. Another thing I don't want to do, I don't want to tear that car apart and then not get it there. So I want to make sure I have everything before I take the old engine out to put the new one in. It's supposed to be bolt in. It should be, but
everything's supposed to be bolt in.
Yeah, well, I got a 78 Buick Skylark and put the 455 Buick engine in it. So
nice.
From what I understand, all the parts from the 70 or 71 Buick Skylark with a 455, like the frame pads and stuff will work. Exhaust will work, all that stuff. But I was just going to take it to a exhaust shop and have them put exhaust on it. So
Yeah, I mean, I've had to put because the 8.1 came with a very wide output exhaust ports. Uh, Had to actually find because the 8.1s are still big block compatible as far as the exhaust goes. So I got a mid 70s Corvette manifolds to put on it. So I wasn't in the. I've already put headers on the last motor, and
yeah,
it just was a little louder than I wanted it to be. So I'm sure that with the manifolds, it's actually going to be quieter than I want it to be. But somewhere in the middle, we'll find a happy medium. So I've got Corvette manifolds, cast manifolds. I still had
right.
to knock the frame on the passenger side a little bit. And I still need to find a way to add some strap material to the frame. But I'm still going to have to take it straight to an exhaust shop. And that's after having a custom drive shaft made. I did during that last test fitting, I was able to measure the length I need for the drive shaft. So I need to actually take this drive shaft or measure. There's my drive shaft's way over there. There's a drive shaft right next to me. There's another drive shaft over there, and I think there's a fourth drive shaft sitting outside that are all from different eras of Chevy trucks or different wheelbases.
Right.
And if any of those drive shafts are usable or don't have to be cut down, I have permission of the owner to use either any of those drive shafts or take my original drive shaft and have it cut down. So there's a shop in town that's, he's pretty decent, a very great machinist and welder. And he's actually a good buddy now because he let me work on my truck at his shop for several months before I got into this shop. And he's also lets me drive some of his cars in local parades and car shows. Um, but he's very confident that he can cut down a drive shaft and balance and everything. And I don't know of a lathe in his shop that's long enough to, but he,
Well,
he knows that he
that's
knows his
another
stuff
thing.
better than I do. So I'll trust his opinion there.
Yeah, that's another thing I got to do is cut my drive shaft down. It only needs to be shortened like 3/4 of an inch.
That's not bad. Mine needs at least 10 inches cut out of it.
Oh wow!
Yeah. But I mean, that's the difference in length between uh, the small block Chevy with a 4-speed Muncie and the big block with the Allison 2000 series.
With the
And
Allison,
this is a 5 or 6-speed automatic. So
yeah. Well, that
it's
truck is running
much.
good then.
It's a beast of a transmission. It weighs more than the big block itself.
Oh my!
You know, it's not known for a great. It's known for sucking up a lot of horsepower, but I mean, it's literally from motorhomes and buses and UPS trucks.
Right.
So, and it can handle the torque of this particular big block. So, why
Uh-huh.
take and put? I mean, I could have probably done this thing really quick and just bolted that big block to the 4-speed manual. Of course, it would probably broke it within 2 months. 44.5 center to center. Yeah, mine's 102 and 3/8. That's a big drive shaft.
Yeah.
It's a 2-part drive shaft with a center support bearing.
Right. The Mohawk's bringing spares.
Yeah, I mean, if I was planning on really drag racing, I would probably need spares of several parts. Now, that being said, one of my earlier game plans, and it's still, hopefully, I could, if I can get this thing just running and driving by then, I have another truck at home that has actually made the channel. It's the 22R propane turbo truck.
Uh-huh.
Granted, it's sitting on 35-inch tires, which is ridiculous for drag racing, but it's an off-road truck. It's been known to try to pull front tires off the ground with that propane turbo setup. And would like to probably put some normal streetable tires on it that's got good traction and send it with propane and turbo. But right now, that truck needs a new short block, which Toyota Motors are still out there, or I'd probably just go get a machine shop to bump it out, put fresh rings and pistons and everything, and then send it full send, because I'll be towing that with this. Why not go full send? That truck's already been making the channel for years. and it's
Yeah.
carried the channel still. So would like to do that. I don't know if I'm going to have time this year, but that's a good goal even for next year. Get that truck ready for next year's drag races.
That's right.
Or some future videos somewhere else on some other channels.
Yep.
Or other events.
Well, I don't want to cut you short, but I'm going to head out of here in a few minutes, probably about 5 minutes.
I'll go ahead and jump out. If anybody else wants to jump in, Mohawk's
No,
pretty good there.
I'm already here at 3.5 hours, so
You are.
it's time to get up and move around.
Yeah, I know my legs were pretty stiff after my last 4 hour.
Yeah, it gets there. I'm glad to see Smackies. Smackies, hello, Smackies.
Man, I'm going to have to just go back and read through all the comments and all the links. And, I screenshot when I'm on the phone sometimes when I see some new names pop up and try to get over there and see their channels. So, and it's been great for growing my channel. I know that.
Oh, yeah. And a lot of these guys, Smacky's a great channel, great guy.
Still getting to know a lot of you guys.
69 Mach 1.
Well, like I said, my first car was a 65 Mustang. I had a series of VW Beetles for a couple years after that. I test drove, when I worked at a mechanic shop, I drove a 89 Toyota Supra, and those were camel and bucket. And I was working at a shop, and they paid me to reset the lash on that one. And when I was done with resetting the lash on that car, of course, they had me test drive it. So I decided I was eventually going to own an 89 Toyota Supra or Mark III Toyota Supra. They were inline six turbo cars. And I owned two of them while I was in Germany. And I had a third car I bought in the United States when I got back from Germany and put a lot of those parts into that. So I have two cars worth of parts combined into one car. And still hasn't, that particular car has never seen the street. I parked that car at my parents' house right before my last deployment in the Army, and it's still sitting there to this day. I wound up getting involved in Toyota 4x4s after that.
I want to congratulate Smacky's Garage. He just had their first child a few weeks ago, so he's been busy. Congratulations, Smacky's.
Congratulations. That you're probably sleep deprived and very busy right now. Hopefully you can still keep putting out YouTube videos, even if they're of your kids and dogs and stuff. Because YouTube likes that stuff too. Ask a lot of these channels. Shopcat could probably testify to that one.
Yeah, Shopcat. I don't know if he's in here. Yeah, I guess he's still in.
He was talking about one time his cat has probably made him more views than his car videos.
Yeah.
Maters is still here. Goodness.
Yeah.
Maters, I've lost track of how many. Well, probably every live stream I've had, Maters probably been in or on.
Yeah. Yep. Smacky says thanks, everyone.
I say thanks to everyone for still being here.
Yeah,
I'm
you're welcome, Daddy-O.
Surprised they didn't evacuate.
Congratulations, brother. Yeah, we'll give it a few minutes and then I'm back. Who's this gentleman, Buck? This here is Jack Stands and Cinder Blocks.
That's a battery down. I'm gonna jump out.
Oh, you're breaking up now. I don't know what happened to you. Somewhere back here I put his link. Oh, we lost him. I'm ready to, here it is right here. There's his link. Oh, I can put his link up again. Hang on. Just in case. He is registered for the NoNameNationals. It's called Wrench Every Day. I'll put his link up again. No, it's Warren Buffett. There's his link, One-Eyed Cat, just in case you want to check him out. Hello, Jack Stands. His battery was dying. You mean in his camera, not himself. I got you. He was like the Energizer Bunny there for a while, wasn't he? He was going pretty good. He's just having fun. Oh, he subbed to him prior. Okay. Hey, there's Tim Windsor. Hello, Tim Windsor. Good to see you, buddy. Cheers, buddy. Smacky. Yeah, Tim, I don't know if you noticed that or not, but Smacky's a new dad a couple weeks ago. Yeah, they just had their first child. Just thought I'd let you know because I see you just came in here and I know you know Smacky's. That's another reason I'm jumping out too because my water bottle's about. Gotta have my water. What are you talking about? Another minute, and we'll shut her down. 3 hours and 31 minutes. So, anybody have any comments, questions, concerns? Let me know. And otherwise, we'll be back next week. Same buck time, same buck channel. I better have air conditioning in the house by then, and then I'll have my camera back where it belongs. And no, we'll do the same thing all over again. We'll do some yakking, and we'll do some channel reviews, and then we'll do some yakking, and then we'll let somebody on, and they can do some yakking, and just have a grand old time. Barrows doesn't have a live tonight because he's out in California. Wasted Talent Fabrication had a podcast going on. I don't know if it's still going on. You can check them guys out. I'm concerned about your car warranty. So what are you saying? It's time to get the buck out of here? Yeah, Buck's getting out of here. Yeah. I have tons. So, yeah, Mickey said he's good at yapping. Him and Lukey. Thanks for live, Bug. Have a great night. I'll catch you on the next one. Well, thank you there, Mohawk62. And with that, I want to thank the moderators that were in here tonight, and they all helped me put links up, and everybody in the chat. Oh, man, I just got in from working on Rust. Oh, sorry, Thumper. I was just shutting down. You want us to buck off? I didn't mean it that way. But yeah, I guess. Let Thumper say hi to a few people, then we'll shut down. We need another live. Who's going to go live? Yes, thank you there, Tim Windsor. There's Wasted Talent Fabrications live. Those guys are pretty funny. So if you want to laugh, go check them out. WTF, that's right, Chris. Good night, everyone. Hello, Thumper. Do it, FRG. Go live. Yeah, I might even watch some people on a live yet. I don't know. I do know one thing. I got to get up and move. I've been sitting in this chair for 3.5 hours, or a little longer than 3.5 hours. So who's going live? Uh-oh. Watch out. Aldo Salvage is a live character, too. If I wasn't so tired, I'd do a live. Need to set all that up, though. Yeah, if you never did a live, you have to give it 24 hours through YouTube before they let you do a live. Just FYI, in case anybody hasn't done it yet. First responders working on the Durango. Auto Salvage said he'll go live. He's going to get a drink. I may live at 12. Next week's Bucks Yoga Live. I know that's a lie because I'm not doing that bending. I've never been. I've been on a lot of them, but never hosted one. You know what, Thumper? You and Racer should get together and do a live. You guys got a lot of good stories. I think that would be a cool live. And if you need any help with any of that stuff, you can reach out to either me or John Wilburn or um, like Auto Salvage or like Tony's Hot Rod. Any of those guys would be glad to help you um, set it up and get through it. You know, but I think that would be a cool live with you two guys. Did Colleen sneak in here? Hello, Colleen. You're back in Nebraska. Well, you don't have to be in Nebraska to do lives. I mean, um, you can each of you on the screen, but that's just a thought. But that would be cool too if you're traveling around in Nebraska. I have to go through live through YouTube. I have to use StreamYard. Zenith carb rebuild. Ram 50. Unfinished project is going live in 30 minutes. I don't think so. Need to move my car from family farm. Oh, okay. And take the laptop and you do a live in person. That might even be better. Yeah, well, there's a lot of people doing lives now, so you'll just have to try to figure out a time. A lot of people don't do them till late during the week at 8 o'clock at night. There's nothing to see in Nebraska other than cornfields. Oh, Damien. Howdy, Buckers. Depends on where you go, Colleen. Joke's on you. I'm alive right now. 99. If you're gone by the time I get back. Oh, 99, Sean. No, I'm getting Buck out of here. Water's almost gone. I just wanted to give Thumper a little bit of time to say hi to people, and Colleen jumped in, and Mopars, Mustangs, minivans jumped in. Oh, here's Wasted Talent Fabrications link. In case anybody wants to jump over there and go on there live. We'll stay sweaty and fat, my friends. Yep, I'm sweaty because I ain't got no air conditioning. But I'm not really sweaty. I got some fans blowing around here. I'll be back in 30 minutes. I'll be gone in 30 minutes. I'll probably be gone in 2 minutes and 2 seconds. All right. We're going to end it here. I already thanked all the moderators, and I want to thank everybody in the chat. We had a great conversation tonight. We had a couple people in, and we talked to them on live stream, and it's great. Every week it's great. I look forward to doing this every week, and we always have a lot of fun, and we always have a lot of good conversation. I appreciate that. Y'all have a good week, and I'll see you next week. Same Buck time, same Buck channel. I'm going to end the broadcast here. Have a good one, Tim. Night, all. Night, Colleen. Bye.